just tuned into the Whatever Bro podcast, featuring Fall River's own Joe and Scotty. Get ready for hilarity, vulgarity, and sound guy Jeff, with funny man Justin Crawford. Brought to you by 59 Media. It's a rare condition to like eating ass, but everyone does it at the Whatever Bro podcast. Our love in addition, Kirby is so fine. Some people say we should keep feeding her wine and pills. And then there must be some magic clue as to why we don't sleep with her. 'Cause all I see is Jeff staring at me. Real blood's gonna squirt when I punch his teeth. As days go by. Welcome to episode 39 of the Whatever Bro podcast. We have Kirby returning from a few episodes. She's been gone for a few episodes, right?
We miss you.
We miss you so much.
You look good with the red hair, man.
Oh, thank
Yep.
you, man.
And we have Justin, of course, and we got a little guy here in the studio today.
Hey, how's the weather up there?
Look at this tiny guy.
Listen, I'm sick of those stupid fucking stools, and I got a nice chair. My butt feels good in it, but I'm like, you know how Phil Jackson is always in like the biggest seat to be above everyone?
Yeah.
I feel like I suck at life, so I should only be
And
down
I
here.
think it's fitting too that we are more dominant than you in
Yeah.
general. So at this time, I'd like to say, podcast, power down. Oh God! Actually, banged my nose.
Joe got his nose picked by the mic.
We didn't do
Joe
the dress
banged his
rehearsal
teeth.
for that.
We didn't.
Guys, I can't wait to see that.
That was a nice dry run. Anyways, Jeff, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
These, by the way, this episode brought to you by North Star Concrete.
Yes.
With
Is that all the
With
information we have?
concrete.
so they
What about them, Joe?
they put foundations and stuff in. They got
Well,
cinder blocks and they build.
Not to be confused with World Star. So
World
just
Star
throwing that out
Concrete.
there.
It's North Star Hip Hop, right?
Also brought to you by Pachico's Furniture. But what else is new?
Yeah, North Star Concrete. You can look for them on
You can
Facebook.
see, and you can see their number on the screen.
Yep.
It's flashing.
Yeah. If you want to call them just to say hello.
Philip Paz, best looking man in concrete.
Here we go.
I stand by that.
Here we go. Gonna have a
Just
whole
that-
episode on just how Phil
He
Paz
lays
looks.
it down.
Could we have a segment for Phil Paz every episode?
Shit, dude, like a 4-minute segment of how sexy he is.
I'm just saying he's gonna splatter liquid concrete all over your driveway and your wife's back.
It's free with if you spend $1,000 or more.
Fair warning.
He probably jizzes concrete.
I'm sure he does.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
well,
He's so muscular.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of
It's more manly than ours.
yeah.
he's like, we're gonna do these stairs, guys.
And then it solidifies within 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. You can't let it set. If he ejaculates concrete on you, make that part of the ad.
He's got to keep mixing it.
So, ladies, if you were thinking of having your driveway done or a facial, just keep that in mind. You gotta get it. You gotta get it off before it sets.
Yeah, that's fantastic. We actually have a good show today. We have some really good stuff to talk about.
We're actually kind of prepared somewhat, which
Yeah.
we never do.
No, and you had an intro on your phone. You
Yeah.
Get rid of saving the environment. Going
Going
paperless.
paperless. Yeah, I think
No
it's
more
good.
sticky notes.
No, don't need those.
Proud of you.
I tried to do that too. I'm gonna keep my notes on my phone, and now I'm not sure how to access.
But you don't
my
actually know
notes.
how to use your phone.
No, right.
No. We're talking about somebody who still uses the Facebook website on his phone.
This is what a procrastinator I am. I tried to figure it out as the credits were rolling us in. I was like, oh, now's a good time to figure this out.
He
I can't-
also asked me how to put on his headphones.
One of them was like this, and he's like, I'm not sure. Joe's like, all right, so
Where
what are you
does
gonna
the
do?
CD go?
Where's the power switch? So we're gonna talk about something that's not bothered me, but confused me for years.
It has.
And I'm sure a lot of us are sitting there like, what's the deal with this? So, you've seen lesbians. Okay, they're great. They're fantastic, right?
Absolutely.
I've seen them.
Have you seen the lesbians that will have a girlfriend that looks and acts sort like a boy, like a man?
Yeah.
Like a masculine.
Call him a butch, I
butch?
guess. Yeah.
Or a dyke. I
Yeah.
don't think that second word's politically
It's
correct,
good.
but-
No.
Well, I don't think
Butchish?
I don't think you can say dyke unless you're a dyke, and then it's cool.
Well,
Only
Kirby's
to
a dyke.
call another girl a dyke. I'm a This fresh red is
Before-
not.
This fresh red.
Before we get into this, there's some comments coming in that some people can only see Joe and Justin. They can't see Kirby and Scott, but other people
Fuck
can.
yeah, Joe.
Really?
Don't
Yeah.
leave me hanging, bro.
Other people can. So I
Joe,
don't
come
know if you maybe X out of the video and then come back.
mean,
Yes. That's weird, huh?
That's all-
Weird.
guys, that's all you need.
I
Joe
like-
and I in the
like,
center.
I like Tiny Scotty.
Why would we be off camera?
I don't know. I don't know.
you check it on your phone?
I can look on my phone, but
Yeah.
from
do
what
that.
I'm looking at here, it looks fine.
Hook that up, Jeff. Just look on your phone real quick if it works.
Scotty has a big complex about moving right now.
Yeah, I like my end seat and I like it
Well-
small and I like where I am.
Yeah.
I think we're good because there are people saying they can see everyone. Full screen view here. Yeah.
All right.
I think
so
we're good.
Fuck them losers.
Yeah.
Back to Lesbos. Yes.
Lesbians. So, like in this particular example you're going to talk about, it's an attractive lesbian woman.
Yes.
Now, was this someone who was straight at some point or was bisexual?
I don't know that matters because there's a lot of them, and like a lot of when I posted it, a lot of girls came out of the woodworks with, and most of their profile pictures is them, pretty like girl with like a really manly looking dude, and I don't mean like
Not almost manly, but boyish,
like boyish too,
like Bieber.
Yes, like Bieber.
Gotcha.
Like I know a girl, we know a girl who's dating a girl who looks like
Justin Bieber.
his name's Mark, and he's a skateboarder. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And he goes like this with his
Yeah,
hair.
wears DC shoes, cut off jean shorts, and it's just like. So our question always is like, okay, if you don't like men, you're attracted to women, why are you with a girl who looks like a man?
boy. Yeah.
So, what do you guys think? I actually have some answers here. I'd like to know what you guys think about that.
Here's my theory on it right off the bat.
This is gonna be great.
Get
This
ready.
is always very deep.
you guys
Hit 'em up.
You guys remember the Apple Jacks commercial
I like where this is
Where
going.
is this going?
where the mom would come in and she would say, "Why do you kids like Apple Jacks? They don't even taste like apples."
We
And-
just do.
yeah, the clock would tick tock,
Yeah.
tick tock, and then they would be like, "We just do, Mom, okay?" And the point is this:
The point is that Apple Jacks had no writers for their commercials, and they were like,
Awful.
"We don't get to give a punchline."
yeah, they were super stoned in that writer's room.
I was also irritated by Apple Jacks because it's like they really don't taste like apple. Why would you call them
No.
Apple Jacks?
And after 2 hours at in the meeting room of them, like, we need a new slogan.
They just do.
They're just like, they just do. Can we just go with they just taste
Yeah.
We're
like
not
apple?
changing the name at this point,
No.
guys.
It's
We're too
locked
far
It's
in.
locked and loaded.
So
Yeah.
you just think it's a matter of
So,
we
no,
just do, okay?
They
Yeah.
like girls
They-
and they want it to look like a boy, and they just do.
I've asked this question before, and there's no doubt that they're obviously attracted to women that look more masculine, but I really don't think they know why. They just do, just like the Apple Jacks commercial. We just do. I don't think they really know. I don't think there's
It's a crazy
concrete-
theory, just, but
I
I feel like there's something
There's a
behind it.
reason.
I don't think there's a concrete. Philip has North Star concrete reason.
Wonderful.
Reason why. I don't know if they really.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's set in stone.
Philip has
Star.
North Star concrete.
North Star.
Concrete.
Anytime we say anything related to concrete, we just gotta plug it.
We gotta
Phil Pass, North Star Concrete.
register trademark.
He will plug your wife.
North Star
Watch out
concrete.
for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Concrete.
Cement on
jizz.
your girl's face.
Concrete
Yeah.
jizz.
Comes concrete.
But okay, so can I go what I thought?
Instead of a pearl necklace, it's a cinder block necklace.
All right, so here's what I thought. I was like, they are sick of men who
Absolutely.
lie,
Cheat and
a lot,
steal.
cheat, steal, and don't try to understand a woman. Where they're like, you know what? I'll go be with a woman who understands me, has a vagina, but I have like that masculinity still.
Yep.
But then my question is, why would you want to be a masculine lesbian?
True.
That's weird, right?
We have a friend who's very much a lesbian. She has been from day one.
Yeah. Very
Um,
pretty.
She always said that, like, if she went to kiss a guy, she would feel like she would be turned off by the scruff. So, okay, so what if you're into a boyish girl, but boyish girls are still soft like women because they are women.
Right.
Maybe it's like a soft thing, and they don't like rugged. They like
The gentle
kinda
touch.
Yeah, manly, but a gentle touch.
Right. That makes sense. I would think that's kind of where it goes. And my mother's saying she can only see Joe and Justin too. So
We got to change
Weird.
this.
yeah.
What should we?
It's all you need, Cindy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
How's
care.
your phone look?
The phone's off too, but everybody else, like the video on Facebook on the actual website,
Yeah.
is full screen. So I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if it's an issue.
Weird.
And I know some other people are actually watching on an iPad and a phone, and it's full screen for them too. So I don't know
Maybe
what
it's
the
a phone
difference is.
thing, you think?
It could be a phone thing. I don't know.
I want to check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at what it.
Why don't you put your phone on full screen? I don't know.
I'm looking on
and
the.
rotate.
I'm looking on the phone and I see me really small in the corner. Should probably move over here a little
Hey,
bit.
this is just off topic real quick, but
Mm-hmm.
this reminds me. Do we have any progress on the little person?
We're good.
No, I
Oh,
don't think.
no,
I
none.
don't think they exist.
No, I thought that
No?
was. I think she's famous. Like
Really?
really famous.
Yeah, and somebody made a fake.
Somebody was catfishing
Really?
as a little person.
I thought
Really?
she was really like a local chick. Damn.
No,
Yeah, because it said she worked in Providence,
she
but that
was
was
on
all.
like the Real Little Housewives
Oh,
or something.
no.
Oh,
of that
man.
nature.
I feel stupid.
I've been duped.
I'm just sitting there messaging
You guys-
this girl like, "What's up, Snooki? What's going on?"
That's
You
like
guys
going
got
on-
catfish.
yeah.
That's like going on Tinder and swiping right to Scarlett Johansson, like not realizing
Yeah.
that it's Scarlett
And trying to
Johansson.
hit her
What
up
are you
like,
doing
"Hey,
Thursday?"
Skull.
Want to come on the show, Skull?
Yeah, you got
Scojo.
Scotch. You got Monday off. All right, so here's.
Wait, if you get catfished by a little person, do you get minnowed? Come on, think about it. Think about it.
guys. I just got barnacled. That was awful. Can I read you a little bit of what this girl put? This
Please
is
do, yeah.
A girl who is a lesbian and is with a very manly.
And this
looking-
is what brought this whole topic up. Is this message right?
Nope. This message came
All right.
after the topic. But
Strike
good
one.
job. You been doing your research?
Strike one from me.
We gotta talk more in the lobby pre-show. I can't speak for everyone else, but in my opinion, looks don't matter. Whether they're female I'm dating is fat, skinny, tall, short, manly, or feminine. My current girlfriend of 2 years, in fact, does look like a boy. I checked it out. Looks like a 15-year-old skater.
Named Mark.
Named Mark. For me, it doesn't matter as long as they have tits and a vagina. So that, for this person, seems to be very
She's
important.
hardcore lesbian.
And by tits, she
Yeah.
just
She
means
does
like.
not like penis whatsoever.
By
Nope.
tits,
I don't think
tits,
so.
she
Yeah.
just means like having nipples because she said she didn't. If this girl looks like a 15-year-old skater,
Small boobs. Yeah. But still,
Now, you brought up in the lobby, we were just casually talking about, okay, girls might not like a penis, but they do like strap-ons.
that's what I was going to get to. That was my second question.
I hope my mom's not watching this right now.
Hey, at least it's you not discussing it. Like, this is why I like strap-ons better than
Here's
real
the
wieners.
deal, Mom. Here's why I like boys lesbians.
Things could be worse, yeah. But I do feel for some females, they prefer to date girls that look like boys as they need a security blanket. They need that dominant male-like figure
Daddy
in their
issues.
life. Yep,
Yeah,
maybe.
definitely.
Or perhaps some females aren't comfortable enough with the fact that they are gay, so they might date girls that are more butchy in public to look normal. That seems kind of like a stretch to me. She says, to me, love is love in any way, shape, or form. Everyone's going to have their own opinions and reasonings behind it. See, I get that, but, like, you can tell, I feel like some lesbians are geared towards male, like, butchy looking, and it just is weird. And now that was the second question I asked. I said, so a lot of girls are saying, I don't like the penis. I'm not a fan of the penis. But why will you use a dildo or a strap-on?
Yeah.
And I said that, and she said, personally, I don't use strap-ons due to the fact that it reminds me too much of being with a man. I know most lesbian couples do as far as dildos and other toys, and this is interesting. She said, personally, I think it's more of the connection a female feels woman to woman. So it's the connection.
I
like,
also think it's
emotionally.
partly hating men.
Yes. Yeah.
There was a lifehood trauma that turned some of these people into lesbians.
Some of them. Some of them are
Some
born.
of
Like,
them.
we know one, like
Yeah.
Amanda. She's totally 100%.
Lesbian.
Yucky boy.
She
yucky.
she loves dudes, like she loves us, but she would never touch us.
No, she said nothing. Yeah, and she's gorgeous, dude.
Yeah.
And then
she's
I
hot.
know girls who have previously had boyfriends and are now lesbians, and I've talked with them or I've talked with their friends or somebody who's closer to them, and like, hey, is this gonna last? Like the relationship and or this person being a lesbian? They're like, this girl just wants to be in love. She doesn't care if it's a man or a woman. She just wants somebody to love her.
Which I think is
And if it
amazing.
clicks,
I think
it
it's
clicks,
awesome.
yeah,
I think it's great.
absolutely.
That I understand.
clit to clit, right?
Here's what I don't understand.
Amen. Amen.
Clit.
That's what I'm saying.
The butch lesbian, right?
Yeah.
While wearing like a New Era cap
Mm-hmm. and
DC's has a strap on, right?
You automatically assume there's skateboarders.
Yeah, and I'm just plugging DC, you know, it's good sneakers. And but like is having sex with the girl with a strap on. What is the girl giving it to the girl getting? I mean, there is nothing physical there.
Well,
But it must be more of a dominant type thing, like
well, I think there are strap-ons that also. Don't ask me how I know. Don't
vibrate.
ask me how
How
I
do you know
this.
that?
There's
you know,
gotta be something
You know, it's
in
a
it
long
for the
story.
girl.
We don't have time to get into it. We don't have time to get into it right now.
It's a weird
It's
Friday
one
night.
time.
Yeah, he didn't walk right for a while. It was
Yeah.
tough. It's tough.
Hey, first time I did Molly was crazy. That's all I'm saying. And secondly, yeah, I think some of them actually will stimulate the clitoris
That makes
vibrating.
sense.
So
That would make sense.
both partners are getting a payoff there.
I do think it's more of the again the woman to woman thing where the girl with the dildo is like, I'm in charge and I'm controlling how my girl feels. You know what I mean? It's like I guess.
Well, I think just from a biological point of view, if you're a woman, it feels good to get like some type of. I'm trying to think of the proper wording here. Some type of like shaft-like object, a rod. If you
Coming from a rapist.
A dominant thrusting
Some
move.
type of P
No,
in the
so-
V.
guys, I'm a doctor. All right, fucking listen to me. A tube of some sort.
Science into this.
I do get the girl getting
Yeah,
it.
biologically, like
No, but think about the girl with the strap on. What is she getting on it other than just being dominating her woman?
well, she gets to degrade her.
yeah.
That's
just every man's
That's
dream.
what we all want to do, right?
Or it must switch up at some point.
Maybe.
You think the-
Maybe.
The girl with the strap on
can't-
is just giving it, not
Yeah,
receiving
I
it?
can't-
Absolutely
wait,
not.
But I can't picture the manly like lesbian getting railed by the feminine one.
Why not?
I don't think that happens.
You
Yeah,
haven't
no, I
watched
don't think
lesbian
so.
porn ever?
I have, and usually neither of them are butchy because I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you
that's
just don't
a-
watch that type.
I don't like the strap on thing. It doesn't do anything for me. I like when they like
The
make out in
masculine-
69 and stuff. Yeah, I'm weird.
I would guess that though
Sensual.
that the masculine female would be the dominant one.
Agreed. She'd be the one always with the strap on it if I
Yeah.
had to
You would
guess.
Oh,
think,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who knows what goes
Just
on?
like with
Yeah.
gay guys, the more feminine one
Like
takes
Justin.
it.
Yeah.
Like
Wait, wait. Not every time. Sometimes I'm given.
Yeah.
Well, no. So even that's not entirely true.
Because I saw someone bring that up on your post as well about what about some gay men?
Okay,
Some
yeah.
are very masculine and some are very feminine.
Agreed.
Yes, I know a gay couple. One is clearly the more feminine one. One's
Right.
the more masculine one, and they definitely switch off as to who's the pitcher and who's the catcher.
Interesting.
So
Nice
I get,
metaphor.
but 'cause I was curious about
That's
that.
wild.
I was curious about that because some guys are tops and some guys are bottoms when it comes to gay
You know
people.
what's crazy? That's how they ask.
Yeah, are you a top or
Are
a
you
bottom?
a top or a bottom? Because a girl I know was dating some dude and he was like cheating on her
With
And
another guy.
She looked at the text, didn't know what it was, and the guy was like, the guy was asking him,
Yo, you bought him tonight?
"Yo, are you a top or like he was getting to know him?
Ah.
Are you a top or a bottom?" And he was like, I can't remember what his
man.
answer was, but he knew what that.
Yeah.
And she was just like, "What does this mean?" And that's what it
You don't
was.
see that
Whoa.
every day.
No, that's
Switching
crazy.
teams.
Being cheated on, but with
That's
a dude
crazy.
and dude, yeah.
Would you rather be if your girl you in love with? Would you rather be cheated on if she cheated on you with a girl or with a guy? Would it hurt equally?
I
as
think
bad?
I'd rather a girl because it would be
Hot. 100% a girl. This
Yeah,
is a no-brainer.
I know.
Well, no,
This
it's
is a
different.
no-brainer.
It's
And
different for guys.
if it's-
to
Yeah,
think
because
that.
Yeah.
because your self esteem wouldn't be hurt as bad. She's like, oh, she doesn't like any guys.
that's what it's
Yeah.
about.
right.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's about me.
Yeah, it is. It's always about Joe. It's always about Joe. And Kurt, what about for you if a dude was to cheat on you with another guy? Wouldn't that be less hurtful than if he cheated on you?
No, because I would think I would turn him gay.
Really? Ooh.
Yeah, see,
Imagine, so these men who know they're gay their entire life, in the closet, have girlfriends, have this and that. Imagine you're the last girl that he's with before he comes out of the closet and says he's gay. You have to think in your mind, what the
I
fuck did I
turned this
do wrong
person.
to turn this person gay?
See, I
to
don't-
no longer like girls.
I hear what you're saying, but I don't think.
I don't think
I don't
that
think
way
gay
either.
men are. I don't think men change and get switched. I think they're gay.
You don't think they
I think
switch?
most gay, 90% of gay people are gay, born gay. I
Yeah,
think
gay
that.
from day one.
whether
Yeah.
you're cheated on with a guy or girl,
It's
it's
still-
hurtful
yeah.
no matter what.
It does.
But if I had to choose, I would
Yeah.
rather it be a woman.
Yeah.
Because then Joe would ask for a threesome just one last time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Please, let me have the parting gift of a
owe it-
threesome.
You owe it to me. You cheated on me. It's the least you could do.
Now, Joe, wait. What if your girl cheated on you with Jeff? So
I,
serious.
I fuck up Jeff.
How bad would you beat his ass?
So
We're talking death.
but
like
to
a
be
horrible
fair,
death.
We're talking also fantasy world here.
Oh, come on. Give yourself some credit, Jeff.
Come on, Jeff. You can bang one of his side chicks, no?
I don't know how many side chicks he has, and I don't want to know.
Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this, Joe.
I'm a
What
very.
number are we working with?
He can't have side chicks. He doesn't have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
He just
I
He
don't
can
have side
all be
chicks.
aside. He can have an octagon, all right? Joe's
He's got stop
octagon.
side chicks.
Dun, dun,
I
dun,
spend my time at home alone every night.
Oh yeah, Joe's mom's watching. So
Yeah. So.
I don't know.
I
what
read. I read. I watch documentaries. I pray.
Go to church.
Every
Yep.
night.
I like candles.
You're good. You're a good man.
Incense.
Fucking liar.
Yeah.
Anywho,
That is funny though, because no matter how hurt you are, if you've been with a girl for like 10 years and she's walking out the door and she's leaving you for a woman, your inner maleness is gonna come through and think, at least you're gonna think it. Can I like get a menage here? That's idea's going to be in your head. If you don't say it, you're at least thinking about it.
I think it's different though. Like if you've been with someone for a few years
And
and
you
this
love 'em and
happens,
shit, yeah.
you're not going to be in the mood to do that.
No, you'd be
if
hurt.
it's someone you just started dating and they cheated on you, then you could be like, oh, I didn't like this person that much to begin with, but I'm going to try to get through out of this. I think it would have to be fresh. If you've dated someone a few years,
It couldn't
I think
be
it
a
would be
serious
hurtful.
relationship.
Yeah,
is what I'm
exactly.
saying.
It couldn't be
Yeah.
serious.
Did you, Jeff? Didn't you work with somebody or somewhere with dildos or something?
Oh no, I was saying.
Jeff
in the
worked at
lobby-
a
yeah,
dildo
I worked
factory?
at the dildo factory. That's what happened.
Paraphrasing.
Yeah, yeah.
The dildo refinery. I heard.
I worked with someone who
Quality control
was a
department.
lesbian, and the reason
Dildo
she gave me
refinery.
was.
Jeff, no one's listening. Hold on.
No, it's fine. I'm good. I said
We
my
have to
piece.
make our dildo
Yeah,
jokes
we
first.
were-
Hey,
we're done with
real
that dildo
quick,
joke.
reset your phones. I reset my phone that was on just the two shot of.
Like restart it.
I rebooted it and now I have full screen on my phone. So I don't know if that did something.
All right.
So,
if you-
audience, if you're only seeing me and Justin, reboot your phone.
But some people,
I'll
some
keep watching
females
'cause-
were already commenting they liked the view of just the two of you. So
yeah. Well, they haven't
like
seen me and
that.
Kirby yet.
Hold on, which
I
females
just
are
fixed
these?
my hair.
We both got our dildos out.
Forward those names and numbers to joeandjustin.org.
Org.
Sorry, Jeff. Go ahead. Proceed.
Yeah, what do you got?
Dildo
saying,
factory.
You work at the dildo factory.
You're working
I
in
worked
a
at- I
dildo
was working
mine.
at
I
a
just
dildo
don't want to
factory.
let him tell a story. I just want to.
Long story short,
I don't want to tell the story.
I love interrupting you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I really let you go.
We're ready. We're ready.
No, I swear to God, I'm done.
go finish.
Okay, so I was working with this girl. She was a lesbian. Basically said the reason she's lesbian, she just couldn't see herself having any type of penis or like inserted in her or doing anything sexual with it.
Homosexual.
She's all into like dildos and stuff. So I don't get the
Nice.
difference.
Yeah.
Something being inserted into
Well,
her.
yeah, she
I
still
don't
likes the
get that.
penetration,
Nice.
but doesn't like the
Yes,
actual penis. It's so
because
weird.
biologically, a vagina is designed biologically to receive.
But then why
a
would you not be
tubular-
into penises? You know what I mean?
Well,
You know what I would ask?
That's a good point.
You know what
People
I'd
just
ask?
don't
Wait,
like
hold
the
on.
men.
Yeah,
you don't like what's attached
Let me
to
I
the
ask.
don't like
penis.
the men.
Let me ask a woman this right now, a lesbian woman. If you're out there, please comment. Would you like this if your lesbian girlfriend had an actual penis? Like, would that be awesome?
So
Because that would answer the question.
No, but that brings the transvestites and not
Okay, but wait.
transgender.
How about-
yes.
transgender?
But
into
how about
this.
everything? Like, still looks exactly the same. Your girlfriend looks like, but she got a nice, big, gigantic, sloppy penis
attached to her?
attached to her.
You-
Would that?
Does
would-
she have a vagina as well?
Oh, that's right. I didn't even think about that.
question.
So is she a hermaphrodite? Wow. Scientific term.
Fantasy world, so it's like your butch girlfriend, but she can take a pill
Yeah.
and then have a penis for 8 hours, and then it will turn back into a
That's
vagina.
way too easy. Then they'll be like, obviously, I'll take that. I need a.
Yeah, but
would
then,
you rather?
but then that raises the question:
The vagina.
are they into penis really? But they just want a penis attached to a woman instead of a man.
Some of the ladies are commenting no.
no
Hell
penis?
no.
No penis.
I think that'd be too
And
freaky.
you know what I
for
think
him.
it is? They just want a big set of balls. I'm like,
Maybe it's the balls. You're right. It might be
What
the
about-
balls.
Yeah, because that's genetically what.
Maybe
is in
it's the balls that are scaring people away.
Ladies, how about this? Your girlfriend, your butch.
Chicks don't like
girl-
balls.
Let me at least try.
No,
Your
no.
butch girlfriend has
A penis
vagina.
without balls?
No, has a vagina, a nice, beautiful vagina,
Oh.
and a huge sack of non-hairy balls.
I was thinking
Non-hairy?
Yeah, I was thinking of balls
Smooth.
without a
Forever
penis, which
non-hairy.
is hilarious.
No, but yeah, I am. It's a vagina and balls. That's it. No penis.
no.
So that's what it is, girls. Okay, so we have the answer. The reason they do this is they just want other girls to have just balls. Got it.
Got it.
No, see, no one wants
We figured
balls.
it out. We finally figured
Yeah,
it
we're
out.
freaking geniuses. Kirby, hey,
I'm
show
gonna
us your
go
balls.
with no with that one. They're huge. I have to tuck them to either side when I put on these skinny jeans, all right? So I'm not about to get
fit your
nuts
nuts in those
skinny jeans?
I gotta tape them to my leg.
one on each side. Stretch the skin.
All right, we can move on.
Well,
right?
no, wow, that's funny. No one wants like
No,
the
not even
question-
guys.
Yeah, no one wants balls in the equation. That
No.
didn't even come up.
No.
Like, do you want your girlfriend dildo?
Balls to me are just a fucking hilarious thing. This is like, I know balls are part of the reproducing.
Still makes
and all
no
that,
sense, though.
but it's balls. To look at balls is hilarious. To have balls, they just dangle there. You have a permanent like pouch of
Ouch.
It is
balls.
of sensitive motherfucking balls, and they're always in the way. And we're in the middle
And
of
they're
the.
sticky.
We're in the. Yeah,
So I hear.
and they taste weird. Just someone told me. Listen, by the way, we're in the Travelers building with the door wide open. The janitor right now is laughing his ass
yeah.
off, just smoking
Her.
a butt. I saw a male janitor, by the
Ooh,
way.
oh.
Yeah, I got the.
Why are we saying ooh?
We're like, oh, fuck yeah.
Because you know he's got balls, bro.
Well, you know, it's an interesting point. You never see a dildo with balls. on it.
Yes, you do.
No.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yes, you
Yeah.
absolutely do.
There's-
Well, your collection might be a little more extensive than mine. I've only got a few.
I wouldn't say for my personal collection. I've just said I've seen them.
Yeah, but
Kirby's got a big black one attached to a
Have
big
you-
black man, and it's real.
Have you guys, have anybody here, including Jeff, has anyone used?
You know the answer. Why are you asking?
Because I want to talk about it.
Are you going to say the suction cup one?
No.
Oh, but I haven't.
Curve.
We'll
It's
get-
a
we'll
solid
get to
no.
that.
But he went like this, and I thought he was going to talk about the suction cup. I said,
Imagine
I want to
if I
know
brought- I
who's
brought
used
one.
that.
Oh, that's a good idea because then it stays there while the girl can squat on
Yeah.
it. But go ahead, Joe.
I personally would not be into that, using like a foreign object. I mean, unless someone was just like, it's like, oh, hey, I'm kind of into this, and like was really honest.
And
with
you were
me,
at a
then-
bachelor party with 30 guys in a little hotel room. Yeah.
oh, wait a second.
Well,
Sounds vaguely
Shout out Chris DeRoche.
Yeah.
No, this actually took place at Foxwoods.
Foxwoods.
We didn't even go to Vegas for this.
The hotel.
I did not. I vaguely remember what happened.
Were you there? I think
Yeah,
you were there
I
in the
was
corner
there.
throwing a one and then picking it back up and then throwing a one.
No, the one was on a string, and I could just reel it back in, continually throw it over and over.
Okay,
again.
I remember clear as day,
What?
Joe. What a nightmare. What a train
What a
wreck.
shit show, dude. I spent most of the, like, while there are strippers there, I spent my entire time while they were there crying, laughing. You're not supposed to be doing that when there's strippers in
It
the
was the
room.
most uncomfortable feeling I've ever had. I wasn't drunk enough. Nowhere near enough
Yes,
drugs.
you were.
What,
I
was,
wasn't-
what was the stripper to male ratio?
Was I that hammered?
No, I'm just, I'm just
stripper to
saying.
male, 2 to 40. It was like 30 or 40 guys.
That's
You know?
uncomfortable.
And,
Oh,
just,
it was
and just
awful.
to explain, this was a bachelor party at Foxwoods.
In a
And
little bootleg, the cheapest hotel room.
And
we
these
got.
are the two classiest girls you could have found.
It was looked like they went to a 7-Eleven. It was like, hey, you want to feel like stripping? These
Yeah.
guys need-
Yeah, you'll get paid. And they don't even ask how much. It's just like,
they-
go do it.
pack,
Yeah,
of,
okay.
money?
pack of parliaments and I'll
Yeah.
do it. So these two very classy ladies.
They
are
got a
in there.
bodyguard
They got a bodyguard name.
who's not going to do shit against 60 guys.
No. What was his name? Axel or something?
I don't know.
Something like, anyway, he
Did he
comes
have
in.
a bandana on?
No, but he was cool. I'll give it to him. He
He
was
was
cool.
chill.
He
Axel
came
was
in.
chill.
They were in a bathroom for 15 minutes doing coke and getting dressed or whatever.
Definitely doing coke.
They
no doubt
come
about
out, dude, and the vibe was just so. No one was like, "Yeah." We were just like, "That's what we're getting." We got
it.
these
I remember
two.
one was kind of cute, and the other was like, "Hey."
I'm going to have to
They
disagree
both look
with
messy,
all of that.
messy,
All
bro.
right.
Yeah.
Justin did a lot of drugs that night.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't even remember
So
this until you brought it up.
there's 30 guys in the room, and it's just no one is like ready for this. Everyone's just like, bad idea. Chris didn't want anything to do with it.
He left.
He left mid spanking.
Yeah.
It was so bad. But anyway, these strippers start getting on, and the guy kept going, dude. The guy kept going. I kept going, fellas. If you don't start throwing some ones, these ladies are gonna leave. And everyone's just like,
I'll
okay.
open the door.
Yeah. And by the way, the bed was covered in ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we threw a lot of ones. They
You
just
guys
wanted
threw a
more.
lot of ones. I
And
thought.
Justin
I thought
picked
that.
all of them up.
I swear to God, I maybe.
Justin started doing a booty dance for him.
Justin's like, do you have change for a five?
Justin was a little like the Jane on the sweep.
I threw. I might have had $3 on me, and
I'm going to the penny slots.
I was so. My inner greenhorn was like, wait a second. You.
Hey, Pa.
Yeah.
It was, hey, it was way too much. They got way too much money for doing nothing.
Absolutely, because someone paid them an initial fee, correct?
Yeah, that too.
I would
believe
assume
that was me.
So Scott, you paid them.
Yeah.
So I would think, as a customer, all right, here's the transaction. I paid you. You come and do your show. That's the end. Maybe
Well,
we'll throw a few.
The way
ones.
it works is like the rate wasn't expensive that we paid. I remember it wasn't that expensive.
What was it? Do you
Clearly.
remember?
I don't remember. I just remember it not.
They
being,
weren't doing
$20.
anything crazy until they got a certain amount. And then the bodyguards is like, come on, fellas, I don't see
Oh.
enough money on this bed. And we're all just like,
He was an Irish guy.
By the way, dude, I forgot to tell. We got in trouble for loudness while this was going on twice.
we had to whisper.
So we were whispering, dude. It was the worst stripper party ever.
Yeah.
These strippers are on the bed. No one wants it. Everybody's like, "Yeah, this is so awesome." No music. It was like
Are
wicked
you,
low.
you guys okay with Pandora on volume 2?
Guys, be quiet. Somebody just knocked at the door. Everybody hide.
Everyone hide the ones. So, dude, so these two girls, it was so awkward, uncomfortable. These two girls get on the bed, and they break out a dildo, and they didn't want to like take care of each other. One girl was just doing it to herself, and then she was like,
Hold on, before we get to that,
Yeah,
though.
go.
The person who this was for did not enjoy it at all. He
Very
was just
upset.
like, what the hell is this?
Offended.
He got to a point where he felt violated and he left the room.
girls were spanking him and shit, and smacking him. It was awful, dude.
He actually said out loud as the music's playing and as the strippers are dancing, he's just like, I don't like this.
It was the worst idea ever, dude.
Dude, I fucking love those situations.
Joe lives for the
I
awkwardness.
love awkward shit. I was with Alan crying. just from laughing so hard. Because of that, and then what you did later on, which
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to talk about.
Yeah, sure. So the two girls, so one girl starts jamming herself with a thing. The other one's, I don't know, dustpan and brush and all the ones. And
Dustpan.
she's like, she's
A
all
vacuum.
the ones are like floating around.
She's got the dirt devil with
So-
the backpack
Yeah.
to hold.
She actually had a leaf blower.
She just sprayed it towards the corner of the room.
She's like, Axel, can you scoop this up? Scoop this $14 up.
Axel, where's the sack? The one that's shaped like a ball sack, all right? It stretches the more ones we put in it.
Axel, get the pillowcase.
Just take it from the hotel room. It's a $47 room. So anyway, she's like, someone needs to do this for me. And I was just like, this is going to be really uncomfortable if no one goes up. So I was like, I look around. I waited for someone to take a step. And she's like, come on. And then Axel's like, come on, fellas. It's your chance. I don't know why that's my voice to everybody.
How hot are these girls, right?
I was like, yeah. Oh. So I was like, all right. So I just took the plunge, went in. And it was all business, too. I wasn't into it at all. I was like, all right, took the thing. But it's like,
Dude,
if
I
you remember,
gotta-
I was laying down on the side of it, like this close to her.
Hey, this was Scott.
Like it was a job.
I'm gonna.
Am I almost out? Do I get the clock out yet?
Justin, I'm gonna have this visual stuck in my head forever. I'm Scott going.
I think I have PTSD because I was there for this.
Yeah. And I know it's one of those things like when you get
Yeah.
molested.
So it's gonna black this out.
It is all coming back to me now. Yeah, that was awkward as
It was
fuck.
so bad,
It was
dude.
so weird.
But wait,
I loved it.
What should I have done? Should I have not done that and just, when the guy's like, hey, somebody's got to step
No,
up.
you
I felt like
didn't
I
have
stepped
to
up
be
to the
you.
plate.
You did the right
I know,
thing.
but
You did the right thing.
Thank you. That's
Because
all I needed.
You
we're-
took one for the team.
Imagine if no one walked up. That'd be even more
That's
awkward.
what I was.
For who,
That's what
though?
for all of us.
For
dude.
everyone
It was-
involved.
They would have just gotten up
You
and
gotta,
left.
you gotta understand. It was
Yeah,
so
you wouldn't have
uncomfortable.
been okay with the strippers just getting up and leaving if they're ugly enough.
No,
Kind
but
of.
I just felt like they weren't leaving, and it was just so uncomfortable.
Well,
That
they
I
were-
just wanted any level of uncomfortness to end. While Joe's there, like an Alan,
Laughing so hard.
I hated
so
it, man.
hard.
I
Wow, you
fucking hate
rammed a girl in her
Yeah,
vagina.
rammed is a good word.
Well,
It was-
you
Well, I
know,
mean,
Ram.
they're asking for volunteers to shove stuff inside of these disgusting strippers, and I'm kind of just sitting on the. I'm sitting on the bed, 5 feet from this gross stripper. I'm
Wait,
just
you were
like,
on the bed?
no, he's
Yeah,
5
with
feet
them?
from the bed. I was on the
it
bed.
was a-
Were there two beds?
It was a
Two,
room with
yeah.
like two
Okay.
queen size beds.
Yeah,
Right.
or two fulls.
You
Two
weren't.
full.
I'm like, it's not like it
Two
matters.
twins.
Well, it was twins. We'll have to get the
Maybe,
measurements for
In a
it.
cot.
maybe a couch bed. Yeah.
Get the story straight.
It was a twin.
Justin was there. He knows. He's fact checking you guys.
Nobody
I
raised.
was
Nobody volunteered because nobody wanted to fucking do that.
Yeah.
If you had,
Gotcha, bro.
if you had
The
a,
gloves on, the yellow ones.
if you had a woman who was a 7 to 10 on the 1 to 10 scale,
What
yeah,
was she?
sure.
Well, I'm still.
in my opinion, I'd say a 4 if she was lucky.
Yeah, probably 4 or 5.
To me, they both looked.
One was like a
Breezy.
4, one was like a 6. I would say.
Yeah, I see. I thought
One was like okay, but they were
all
so
set.
lit and coked up that it was just
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
you'd have to be pretty fucked
I
up.
was just gonna say you have to be pretty
To
fucked
enjoy
up to do
that
that.
in that environment.
Not even enjoy,
No,
just
no one's
to bring
enjoying
yourself to
anything.
do
Yeah.
that.
Like strip club in general, at the club, I think is a little different. I think you cannot be fucked up. You need some drinks.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like, but in that situation, you need to be on some serious drugs.
No one
in
was
front of
turned-
all us weird
To
guys
have
who
a
are not turned
gangbang
on
around you, basically.
in a silent stripper party. Where it's like, hey guys, it's going great, huh?
Security just knocked on the door.
Yes.
We got to keep it down.
Dude, it was what a bunch of rookies
Oh
we were,
my
man.
God.
And also, if you remember, remember what they were building up to. I don't know if you guys remember, because they were like every step along the way, they demanded more money.
Always.
So you make the down payment. That's what on principle. I was
I
like,
couldn't
we pay
believe
for a
that.
service.
I couldn't believe what they were requesting over what we got. Like,
I know. I'm like,
this was trash, and they expected so much.
I'm like,
money.
you're lucky you're not just getting Dunkin' Donuts gift cards thrown at you because this is pathetic.
Yeah.
a medium iced
Yeah.
We should have
Yeah,
just.
yeah.
A full.
Just a coffee. Yeah. Yeah, sip it. You can only sip a little
from
bit.
the lobby.
Yeah, we
Be
should.
quiet on your way out.
It's just
should've-
water. I just filled it with water from the bubbler in the hallway.
Oh my god.
We should have just thrown Marlboro 100s at them. We would have got a lot further.
They,
I know.
they would have snatched those up quick.
Oh, man.
But-
I'm
but-
surprised they were smoking butts while they were doing this.
If you
Yeah.
guys remember what they were building to, like the grand act, the finale was. Do you guys remember?
North Star Concrete?
No, this is all coming back to me. Philip Pass was going to burst through the wall and blow
Like a Kool-Aid
liquid
man.
concrete all over these
I would have
whores.
preferred that.
Would have been awesome. North Star's here.
What were you gonna say though? What were they building up towards?
I can't remember.
So now that this trauma has been exposed, I swear to God, I didn't remember a single shred of this until you guys started talking about
So
it.
the dildo story. Yeah.
What what they were building up to, and every step along the way, they wanted more and more money. Even for Scott to blast the girl with a dildo, that cost us money.
I know. Like I should have got paid after that.
Yeah, you should have got paid.
I was like, actually, want to throw a couple ones at me? That was tough, but I just did.
That was good work.
I couldn't believe that.
It was ugly in there.
And I remember standing
Like the
back.
girl gets lost. Like, whoa.
And then slowly guys were leaving the room as they got more and more disgusted. There was this bunch of guys that started out, and then slowly you could see what each could tolerate in terms of like disgusting environment.
Yeah.
And of course,
I'm
the guys last thing in the room are like me, Justin, Scott, Alan.
Yeah.
Because we're just like, I want to see where this goes next.
Even the
And
Bachelor
Justin's
left.
just too fucked up to even walk at this
Yeah.
point. So he's like, I'm just going to sit right here.
I had thrown my 3 ones, and I was completely out of cash. I was debating picking my one back up and throwing it again.
Sure you
The
did that.
distance.
Wait, yeah.
Wait, so what's this? What are we building up to?
Anywho,
here?
get to it.
Their final act was supposed to be, but we either A, ran out of money, or B, weren't willing to pay. They were like, okay, the grand show is they had a double dong, and they were
right.
going to go
Yeah.
ass
to
to ass to ass.
But we
I'm-
didn't
Ass to
remember.
ass or vagina to vagina?
No, vagina to vagina, but you know what I'm saying? Well, so they
Bang,
both,
bang, skeet, skeet.
their butt cheeks are like this.
I want to know what kind of.
Rec Room for a Dream, if anyone's ever seen that.
Dude,
I
you're
want
right.
to know what
I
kind
forgot-
of ghetto ass classifieds you searched to find these ladies.
Dude, I was
Yeah,
following
where
one.
did you
I
find
followed
them?
one.
Oh, back when 401 was cool. There was
have,
no Google. There was no
I didn't have-
smartphones.
I didn't have internet on my phone. It was just like when this first came out.
Yeah.
It's like what
When you went to 401, what did you say?
I was saying I was looking for a strippers for a bachelor
Not
party.
an escort? They're not escorts at that point, right?
No, they're not because they're not doing anything sexual.
And these were certainly not strippers, because this was
No, they were.
No, this
They
was,
were.
This was like a sex thing. Like
Yeah, but they had like a dude. They had speakers. They looked like strippers to me. They just looked like shitty low end behind the gas station.
Oh,
strippers.
yeah. Like ExxonMobil
Yeah,
strippers.
yeah, absolutely crossing. Yeah, I know it's just even in business anymore. Cumberland Farms, no way, they ain't good enough for
One of
that.
those shut down ones that nobody ever tears down the gas pumps at.
Hey, you are right though.
Yeah,
I
where we
forgot all
found
about
them.
that. That was what they want because they've been asking for money all night. They wanted the double dildo, which actually that's the one thing I would have at least liked
I
to
did.
see.
I remember wanting to see it, not like that it was hot or it was sexual, just like for like the circus act.
Yeah, let me
part
get
of it.
some kind of show
Yeah.
out of my money. Yeah, and it didn't happen because we were all just like half the people left and we were like, "Fuck this."
That reminds me, I was in.
Sorry, guys.
Are you guys cool? We can wait
yeah,
for you.
yeah.
No.
I just had to loosen a pickle job.
You
for
guys
her.
wanna share with the rest of the class, or?
Yeah, I know.
Well, that reminds me. I was in Thailand.
Condom fell off.
Guys, you can't
Guys,
do this on a podcast. You gotta let people know what you're laughing at.
Just start fucking already, will you? Will you? All this sexual tension is killing us.
If you must know,
we do.
before we went on the podcast, Joe noticed that something was floating in my mason jar. And I told him it was the condom to my cup. It's the little plastic ring thing that comes off. And then because it fell off, I couldn't get the cover off of my cup. So I was
Aren't you glad you asked?
You know what? We should have left that for all.
Wasn't that a cool story? Do you want to hear it again?
All
All
learned my
right,
lesson.
thank you for tuning in to episode 39 of the Never Bro Podcast.
Speaking of, we need refills. Speaking of drinks and mason jars.
Yeah.
I think I've had already a little too much grape juice.
Really?
I'm gonna stop now, but
I have not.
you, Pete,
You mean-
you fine folks.
I've never heard that before, Just.
From Justin?
Would you drink a lot of grape juice before?
No, I
don't wanna
I
do
think
that on
I think
camera.
I went a little too fast, too quick. But so we were talking
I
about.
want to head over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not on the table.
Oh!
That's a very expensive bottle of grape juice, and we don't want.
We don't want to break anything.
Yeah, we didn't pay that sponsor yet, so that sponsor didn't pay us.
Off me like I'm Barry Sanders.
But with the other thing that we wanted to get into as well was Justin, you experienced. Oh wait, weren't you going to talk about Thailand? Something just happened in Thailand?
All right. So what I was gonna say
Is
was
this the dead baby
no.
story
No.
again?
No,
This
but that was
might-
funny.
This might be worse. This might be worse. So,
All right, cool, good.
So during that whole weird bachelor party, they were doing stuff that was supposed to turn us on, but really it just freaked us out. But it was entertaining because it was kind of circus-like and weird, and
Yeah, it was more like a freak show.
it was a freak show.
Yeah.
Exactly the term I was looking for. That reminded me, I landed in Thailand day one. Me and my buddy Josh Wood got off the plane. We were in downtown Bangkok, and this Thai guy comes up to us. He can barely speak English, but this is what he could say in English. He went, "Ping pong pussy banana show."
I've heard this shit.
Oh my God.
Did I tell you the story?
And naturally, Justin's like,
No. I'm good for now.
yeah.
So we went to the ping pong
pong.
pussy banana show, and sure enough, these women were like firing ping pong balls out of their vaginas into cups. They were playing like essentially
like
Beer
Beirut,
pong?
Beirut,
Yeah.
beer pong.
Beirut with their vaginas and with a surprising amount of accuracy.
Holy shit!
Were they
dude.
sinking them?
They were sinking them. One woman ate a banana with her vagina. It was like the vagina
With or without peel?
without peel.
Ew.
Wait, so wait.
They're not superheroes.
Sounds
What-
unsanitary.
I've always heard about this show in
Yeah,
like
it's-
Thailand or wherever the hell it is. It's Thailand, right?
Thailand, it's the real deal. One woman actually, and I swear to God, this sounds like I'm making it up. She put darts in her vagina, and then was able to fire the darts out at a woman across the room who released a helium-filled balloon and was able to pop the balloon midair with just her vagina.
So
and
that's just a powerful queef.
That takes
a powerful
skill.
queef. Yeah.
Had to smell like craziness in there, huh?
It was.
I bet you it smelled horrible.
Oh, yeah, like the inside of an ovary.
It didn't smell great. I will say that.
What does that smell like?
I don't know, but it's got to smell like bad.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Now, the inside of an ovary?
Why? That's where the eggs are held.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's exactly. It's the center of your universe.
We've
gotta
all
be.
seen Aliens,
Yeah.
the new film.
Yeah, it's got to be rough.
But there's a time with strippers. My whole point was this. There's a time with strippers and sex workers where it can take a turn from, oh, this is fun and entertaining, and then it just gets dark and
Bad
they're
idea.
shooting
Yeah.
balloons out of the air with
Wow,
their
I'm
pussy.
creeped out.
Or rock
So-
hard.
Decided to get
So
closer
we
to
went
Justin.
from lesbians to Thai
yeah.
people.
Ping pong pussy
Te-
banana.
What I wanted
Show.
to
Show.
do, Justin actually brought something up about an elephant. Something happened with an elephant overseas.
Can you get? This is where I was having a technical difficulty. So let me bring it up. But you guys forget I'm here and talk amongst yourself.
All right.
All right. It will take me less than a minute. All right.
Okay.
I never
We'll
existed.
see you at the end of the
I
podcast.
never existed.
No. Okay, wait, hold on. I got another topic that I want to talk about. Where'd Justin go? He left.
He needs his
Oh,
reading glasses.
you know what we need? The average penis size. We were talking to Jeff earlier.
Yeah.
And Jeff came out of nowhere. Was just like, hey, the average penis size is 4.5.
That's what he claims. I think
Four
it's
and a
incorrect.
half inches. I need visual.
And I
He's-
think
he's googling it right now.
First of all,
No.
I want an average of the United States because I don't want other countries. Because then you got like, you're guys,
what is going on
what are
here?
you doing, dude?
he's asking his rip-off Siri.
Okay, Google now.
I told you motherfuckers I wasn't here. All right.
Oh shit! But no, I don't want.
Just type it.
I don't want. Guy, go in the other.
Open Google Drive.
I told you I tried to figure this shit out as we were going live.
Takes out a Walkman and he puts it
All
on. Press play.
Here you go. Ready
All
for
right,
this?
good. And is this national?
Oh,
This
he
is
must be right.
United States.
All right.
In a study, 80 healthy males published in the Journal of Urology, the average was 5.1 inches.
Okay.
5.1.
Now I
That
need a.
makes sense.
But they only took 80.
How big is 5.1 inches?
Yeah. What's?
Is it as tall as my cup?
Jeff, do you have tape measure?
We need it.
I have it back in my apartment.
You don't have a
Actually-
ruler, do you? I do.
No, I don't.
On this cup.
Let me.
Isn't that an
All
inch?
right, my dick's 11 inches, right? So that would be here. I don't know, but I would. What? That's
What is that,
Go ahead.
5?
Bring
That
that.
is not 5.1 inches.
Bring that in here.
So like this.
What do you think that is?
That's about 6.
That's about 6.
5.
A ruler is
Oh shit, dude! Do
Oh,
this.
yeah, yeah.
Wait, this is a
Get a
size
shoe.
11.
Do shoes go by inches?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
11.
news to me.
11. Yes,
Doesn't?
it does. This is
Then
11
how come?
inches.
No, they do.
Then how come men and women are different?
Huh?
That's true.
How come men's-
Because women have different size 7s than dudes have
Yeah,
size
because
7s.
women aren't as. No, sorry, I was gonna.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, pull the
Yeah,
metric
honestly-
system out with the women and the men.
Oh, that's a good point. But this.
Yeah,
this
but
looks
in
about-
11,
okay.
I would
no,
say an 11's accurate.
I'm pretty
To
sure
a
this
foot?
is a foot,
That's from your wrist to your elbow.
and it's also the size of your.
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
scientific.
Yeah.
Because we all have different elbows to wrist ratio.
Justin, look up the elephant picture.
I have that. No,
All
no.
right, go ahead. Go ahead.
This
Basically, all our dicks are way above average, right?
Yeah. Guys, we're
Kirby's
poor.
got,
this
and
is-
Kirby's got the biggest balls.
So this is 5.1 inches, roughly.
That seems like
That's
that's
big.
like
that
6.
seems too big for 5 inches.
Guys, it's
That's
way
five
bigger than mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, like what would a standard
That's
cup- what would a
5
standard
inches?
cup
That's
be?
about 5
6?
inches, right?
That's 5 or
average?
6 inches.
This is 6. I would say this is
No, it's like 5.5.
I'd
you
say
know?
the cup
No,
is
I'll say
6.
that's 6
I'd say
inches.
the
Yeah?
cup is 6 inches.
I'll say that's 6
5,
inches.
5, 6.
Now, Kirby, what does it
Okay, that's
what does it
average.
take to satisfy
That's average. I'll
someone
give the cup
like
average.
yourself, for example?
Like myself, Justin.
Well, hypothetically, you specifically.
Not trying to pinpoint it, but what do you like?
You know, you.
Kirby's like, I'm not going to give a
Why?
number, but I will do this.
I will say that this is a foot.
And I like foots. Oh, give me that elephant story.
Oh, speaking of elephant trunks, right?
Yeah.
Dude, and see, fucking, I lost it again. God
Wow,
damn it.
dude, you're
no,
way-
no, I got it. Okay,
You got it.
This is like, it couldn't be more left field. This is just a random topic. This was in the news recently.
All right, hit it.
Okay, I'm just gonna read the news story. It is only a few sentences. A South American big game hunter died on Friday in Zimbabwe after a fellow hunter fired his gun at an elephant, causing the elephant to collapse on him. And then killing him. So this guy was a big game hunter, one of these assholes.
Shot an elephant.
No, he didn't even shoot the elephant. So the story goes, he's one of these like white guys. He's from the States. He is a trophy hunter who goes and kills these animals on preserves. And he accidentally, unbeknownst to him, he walked into an elephant breeding ground where it was mama elephants with their babies.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
And he was like leading a crew of multimillionaire asshole hunters. And he's like, all right, check this out. I'm going to creep up and hunt this elephant. And then the mama elephant said, cool story, bro. Picked him up with her trunk and was in the process of murdering him. And then someone shot the elephant, killed it. The elephant
Landed on the guy.
Landed on the guy.
I heard
and,
this.
And killed him.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
And
it's
the
like
ultimate-
who do you feel bad for?
Hunting in general, I'm not a fan of.
I feel bad for the elephant that somebody fucked
Absolutely.
up her day.
They're chilling in the fucking
Yeah.
Amazon, dude,
Nobody
making
asked for
babies.
that.
They're not in the Amazon for the record.
Where were they?
The African Sahara.
All right,
The Amazon's
They're
like
in
a
the
jungle.
Sahara.
hey, it's not America, right?
They're
And,
chilling in not America.
but they're in their own
So
like.
these baboons are in the Sahara, right?
So then you're in Uganda, China.
Uganda, you might be right.
Hey, Uganda. I said you're Uganda, but
guy.
Oh, okay.
you're Uganda. I'm Uganda. You know, I know nothing about
No,
geography.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, I don't know either.
So this dumbass unwittingly, he didn't realize it was because one of the most dangerous things with elephants is if you enter the breeding grounds. So it's like the mom and the kids. It's the ultimate mistake in life.
Right, right.
It's the worst thing you'd ever want to do is walk into an area with mother elephants and baby elephants, and he was like, "All right, guys, I'm the expert here. Follow me."
We're gonna kill one of them.
These are, by the way, these are always rich douchebags
Yeah.
because I think in order to even get this opportunity, you need a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
It costs a ton. Yeah.
To hunt a lion or whatever. Like there's a dude who got in trouble a while back for hunting a lion.
It was
He just
outside.
killed
Yeah.
this old
And it was
lion.
outside of the hunting lines or some shit. Because there's
Yeah.
like certain areas you can do it legally.
That's nuts.
I think
Like,
it's terrible,
You want
though.
to kill?
Actually,
a
I don't
lion?
think in Africa it's legal whatsoever.
No,
any game
It is legal,
hunting,
but it's just very expensive. So
you need to have tens of thousands of dollars.
Like the
in order
licenses
kill
to
it.
do it. Yeah.
honestly, probably more than that.
Which is kind of
I would
fucked
think
up.
so.
It's just how the world works. Like, all right, you can kill our innocent animals, but you're gonna need to pay us an awful lot of money.
All they want is money.
But it's like I don't
For
know.
them, it's worth the death.
Here's the thing, though: if you're a deer hunter and you're hunting deer and you're going to eat the animal,
It's a little different.
I don't mind that at all, especially since that's an animal
If you're
that's
just doing it
overpopulated.
for the elephant tusk, which who knows how you're gonna get it back into the United States anyways.
Yeah.
You're not
see
a
no
fan.
point-
Not a
point.
fan.
Most of these guys just want to take a picture with the elephant.
With the dead
That's
animal
It, yeah.
and
All
leave
it
it
is
there.
like it's like this pride thing. It's
Yeah.
like, I killed a gorilla, even though the gorilla had
Not
no
the
shot.
gorillas.
The gorilla
Yeah.
was just relaxing. hanging
Yeah, like
out
why
with
don't
its
you go
babies,
fight the gorilla?
Shot.
Let's
Yeah.
go fight him.
Hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah,
I
or
think
give
that's
or
pretty fair.
Yeah.
That girl will fuck you up. I watched Tarzan the other day. They will fuck you up.
I agree.
Kind of reminds me of the meme though with Steven Spielberg on the set of Jurassic Park. Have you seen that? Where he's next to the Triceratops and people turned it into like this man is hunting the Triceratops. And,
I did see that,
And it's
yeah.
just like people are like flipping out, and I'm like, dude, it's a freaking movie. Like, this is kind of like the other end of that. Where people are like,
Kind of wish we could see this picture. Jeff.
I know, right?
So I
Hold on.
also
No,
just
no,
got
the
some
audience.
some interesting information from one of our commenters, who's a very, very, very smart girl, and she said that the size of an iPhone 7 is 5.1 or 5.44 inches.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically,
None of
I
us-
would say that's smaller than this cup,
This isn't an iPhone,
but I would say it's bigger. I see. I was fooled there. Would you
I'd
say
say-
that's 5 point whatever?
Yeah, but she's got the case on it.
all of our dicks are as big as this microphone.
Yeah,
Joe, Scotty,
come
and
on.
Justin are going to be like this tonight.
Come on.
All right. My dicks are big enough to reach. My
5.44.
dick's big enough to reach the guide button on the TV remote.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, mine goes to on demand though. It's cool.
You got to take a picture with the remote to scale.
Yeah, mine
Matt.
goes to the guide button and on demand.
What would you say with this mic? Your dick like the size of this mic?
My dick will order pay-per-view, and it won't even ask its mother. It will do it on its own because it's a fucking rebel.
Well, yeah.
Can I borrow your phone, Kirby? I just gotta run to the
is
bathroom
not
to make
your
a.
phone.
Take
This
Joe's
is
phone.
not-
This is
No,
why I
wait,
don't
it's
bring my
Joe's phone.
phone to the table.
What do you want to do with this phone?
Well,
Do you want details?
In-depth answer.
Anywho.
We're losing viewers.
Hey, Joe, didn't you want to spice up? Didn't you want to get into something about parents?
Yeah, this has happened to me multiple times, and somebody brought it up to me today at work, and it's always pissed me off. Like a parent of either one or two kids.
And Kirby
is
is a parent, so she
Yep,
can.
exactly.
Go for it.
But Kirby probably doesn't say this.
I
to
guarantee
people.
she
She's
doesn't.
Oh, man.
All right. So say you're the
I'm ready.
person
You don't-
you're
yeah.
the parent. I'm like, Joe,
Yep.
man, you don't understand, dude. I'm exhausted, dude.
Like, just say I complain about anything. I think anyone is allowed to complain about anything.
Not if you don't have kids. I know
Exactly.
this one, yeah.
So I complain about someone who's just like, you don't know how easy you have it.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Because they have two kids. And part of me just feels like saying, you chose to do that. Some people don't choose to do it.
Yeah.
But those people won't be like,
No.
you don't realize how easy you got it.
Like, don't take it out on me because your life's really tough because you have two kids.
Yeah.
Like, no, I can't complain about anything.
Exactly. You made a choice. I made a choice to live my life.
Yeah.
But like they're like, oh, you don't understand. You think you don't have time now? Try having a couple kids, and then that's when I jump in. I was like, no, I'm not going to
No.
try having a couple kids because I want this time forever.
that's like saying.
Because I'm logical.
It's like saying, you think you're having a tough time? Why don't you try cutting both your arms off on
Dude,
purpose?
You know what's funny that you said? I was just gonna go with this. I was gonna say, like, say you got it's just the way we are. Say you got your hand cut off. Some guy will come around with two hands cut off. Be like, you think you have it bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually do. I know that you have two hands missing, but my one hand missing still sucks.
Yeah, but even amputees don't start shit with you like
No.
that. It's honestly,
It's the parents?
I always get shit from parents. It's like,
I hear that.
Joe, I wish I could be you. For,
Yeah, you don't know how good
like,
you
yeah,
have
You
it.
don't know how.
Yes, we
that's
do.
That's my least favorite quote.
Is you don't know
how
how
good
good
you have it.
No, we do.
I do.
That's why I
I'm
didn't have
happy-
kids.
I'm happy I'm not.
But I'm still allowed
you.
to bitch. Just a little.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Well, like you do. I've never heard that come out of your mouth.
No.
And I'll say a friend of ours, Alan. This kid works 80 hours a week, has two kids, literally has no time to do anything anymore. And I have said in front of him, dude, I'm exhausted. And I know part of him wants to be like,
No, you're not.
but he
Fuck
doesn't.
off.
He doesn't say a
Yep.
fucking word
Because everyone's allowed to complain.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's, no matter who you are, somebody's always got it twice as bad.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you can't complain now and then.
And I'll still give it to the parents. Yeah, they do have it fucking hard. I had to deal with a meltdown today over a cheese sandwich. All right?
You don't know what that's like, and I
Fuck
agree.
off. All right? I just had to have a fight with a 4-year-old over a fucking cheese sandwich, okay? I don't
won,
really
by the way?
care that Duncan got your coffee wrong. I fucking won. All right?
I love the anger.
Dude, when she talks about her kid, dude, you
Yeah.
think she hates him. Dude.
I'm
Cheese
furious.
sandwich.
Well, like,
Yeah, but I date young girls, and it's the same thing, Just like, all right, I'm sorry, the cheese sandwich, it's burnt on one side. I'm going to make you another one. It's basically, I'm a parent, essentially.
yeah.
You have done nothing, Chris.
When you're like, all right, she's saying that about her kid, her 4-year-old kid. Sometimes conversations like this and arguments happen in a relationship.
Like cheese
When
sandwiches?
when the
Not
girls are
specific to
just
cheese
whiny.
sandwiches, but yeah,
Yeah, whiny
when you
girls.
have to talk about everything. It's like, no, we don't
Let it-
need to talk about.
Go to
shit.
separate rooms, and when we calm down and stop complaining,
Yeah.
we'll congregate again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like a cheese sandwich. I wish I had arguments about cheese sandwiches when I was in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like cheese sandwiches is simple.
Yeah, but
know
you
what I
had
mean?
the
It's like,
shitty rel-
listen, we don't.
Yeah,
cook
but
cheese,
you weren't
you're
even-
not gonna have a cheese sandwich.
Yeah, but you weren't dealing with the kid. You were dealing with the mom. The
dealing
mom's a lot
I
more
was dealing with the
complicated.
kid enough.
Oh, you're dealing with the
not,
kid?
Not like no.
It was the mom that was giving you.
Yeah, the issue wasn't with the child. The
was
issue
with
was
mama.
typically with mama.
Mama.
Making
Yeah.
a metaphor, Justin.
Ah.
Metaphor.
Kids are
Child to whiny woman.
Okay.
Metaphor.
Yeah, I was comparing having a
Welcome to
naggy girlfriend to.
This is why I turned down the third glass of grape juice. I'm just popping in and out like, what's that about cheese sandwiches? Let me tell you something. I like mozzarella. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Butter both sides of the bread before you flip it.
You guys gotta try some of that yellow cheddar.
So yeah, just the people that are like, whenever you complain, it's like oh well.
I haven't
They
had a
try
wink.
I
to
can
one
com-
up you.
Yeah,
I haven't had a
that's
wink
the
of
worst.
sleep because I have kids. Well, that's your fucking fault, bro.
Who did
Yeah.
that?
Pull out.
You
Or
push the thing out of your vagina.
Yeah.
You expect
You
it to
decided
sleep.
to do
I know.
that.
Yeah, that's your decision. Live with it.
You know, I want to complain sometimes. Just let me complain. And typically, if I complain, it's not about anything huge.
But still, we're allowed to complain sometimes.
It's like,
I'm
you
exhausted.
don't know how easy you have it. Or, oh god, I hate this quote. Some things never change.
Fuck you.
You're tired?
Yeah, like
you
you're-
want to talk about tired?
You
Ever
don't
heard that
know.
one before? Something like if I'm goofy on Facebook or something, I'll have some random person from high school comment with like, "Some things never change."
Oh,
what the fuck's that mean?
Oh, watch how Matt Joe's gonna get. How about this one, Joe? When you get, You have too much time on your hands. Dude, that
You know
pisses
what?
him
Because
off.
I got hobbies and like to make funny videos sometimes. I got too much time on my hands.
Get him, Joe!
Look at him with the finger. Okay,
Hey,
sweetheart, hang on.
When Joe brings out the finger, dude, he's passionately angry about something.
Oh, dude, I hate that one. And you should hate it too, right?
I get it too, and I'm like, that pisses
When
me off
people
'cause
are-
people think because like we'll do videos.
Yeah.
You guys have way too much time. You know how fucking hard it is to do a sketch video.
Yeah.
And number two, we have full-time jobs, and we have a lot of girls to plow.
It's a busy life.
You know, you don't know. Wait, man, I know what it's like to be tired.
Sadly, some people don't even have hobbies. People legit like go to work, go home.
Yep.
And watch your videos.
Yes, I know.
It's like,
I know.
it's, you know.
Same
it's-
people
it's
saying you
art.
have too much time
Yeah.
in their hand. They're watching
Yeah.
your videos.
Good point.
You got at least 5 minutes on your hands.
That's hilarious. Like, you have too much time on your hands. She's in bed,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
doing nothing with no kids, just like, oh, you have way too much time in your hands. And then scrolls Facebook for
I
an
wish
hour and a
I
half.
had
She
this
just
time.
swiped you left.
Yeah, like, what are you doing right now?
Well,
Great point.
that's an interesting topic.
Losers!
We're all fired up.
That's an interesting topic because people are like, if someone has a hobby or something, you will find people that are threatened by that hobby, you know,
Yeah.
or a talent or a skill. People are going to shit on it because they're threatened because, all right, maybe you decide to have 3 kids and the married life, and maybe that's,
Wow, you're expressing your individuality? I'm
Yeah.
not doing that. Instant threat.
so now I'm
Yeah.
threatened, and
Jealous,
now I have to
angry, yeah.
now I have to attack you.
That's where most shit comes from is jealousy, anger. You know,
Yeah.
That's like the internet, I think, right?
pretty
In
much,
its
yeah.
entirety.
There was there are people who there's this kid who's been I've been working with for years. He has been completely miserable at his job. Like you and I, everyone will bitch about their job.
I
Like,
got
nobody,
one of those too.
Yeah, like this kid has been with the company for like probably more time than I have. And I saw him in the bathroom, and I'm just like, hey, what's up, man? Like, meeting ended early, cool, right? I'm just being a small talk asshole. and he's just like, yeah, they just tell me to come here. I don't need to be here. Like, I don't even know why they tell me to do that. But it's like, it's a legitimate anger.
He's
And I'm just
flipping.
like, wow, man, you are.
They
your
sent me
blood
an
pressure
Outlook
is-
outfit invite for an hour meeting. It took 40 minutes, and I had to be there for 40 minutes. Do you know how much work I have to do? Do you know how behind I am now because that 40-minute meeting that they told me would take an hour?
Flipping, yeah.
The meeting
Flip it.
lasted longer than my life, so I'm pissed off.
The meeting was supposed to be till 4. It ended at 12. If I was him, I'd be like,
Peace.
you know what? Wasn't as bad as I thought. No matter what, kids just like, I can't believe they made me do this.
So
I can't believe it.
always complaining and angry about
Dude,
something, huh?
so angry. And I legit, I didn't say anything, but I got to a point where I wanted to be like, just quit, man. You complain
Yeah.
every day, but I didn't want to get into that one.
So I look at the psychological reasons for things, and I look at people. I know people like that who are either complain all the time or are very angry all the time. It means that there's something big that they're really, really depressed about. This person could be the job or their life.
Yeah.
A lot of people bring that shit to work. Like, they hate their fucking life, and they'll come in. You know, we have a person at work is like that, and she is the most miserable human being. And any chance she gets will throw you under the bus and call you an asshole or make you look stupid.
Yeah.
And it's because she hates her fucking life.
just leave.
Just leave and
Or why bring it to work? You
Yeah.
can go to work every day and be like, "Whew, whatever fucking
Yeah,
shit is
leave
going
it.
on outside, at least I'm in this fucking shithole
That's how I
for
look
now."
at it, yeah.
It's a different shithole, even
Yeah.
if you hate your job too.
but it's just job or
And to be honest, like he's been there as long as we have. He hasn't made like I would think we have it made. Like
I never complain about
I
my job.
can't complain because we're treated well. So like I keep that in mind. He's got the same benefits that I have, and he's still like, it's like, oh my god, I can't. What am I doing here right now? What am I doing here? I'm gonna get stuck in traffic. It's like,
Do you think it's
like,
because
yeah,
these
you're gonna get
people?
stuck in traffic and you're gonna miss time out of work. That's great.
Yeah. I'd be like, I'm not at my desk.
Yeah.
Can I defend this guy that I don't know?
Sure.
For a second.
Yeah.
I think what he's having, because I have this every day at work. What he's
We're
having.
ready.
I think what he's having is called an existential crisis. Because
For 5
you
years?
go to work, and this was me this morning. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing in my life here? And then I start thinking like, what's even the purpose of life?
So do you think you're better than your job?
Yes, but
He questions his job and then his life.
no, with
His
me,
existence.
with me, I go from like I question my job, why am I doing it, and then I question my very existence,
Yeah.
and then I
Immediately.
question, and then I go right to the universe. I'm like, what the? Human beings, are we a mistake? Consciousness. this is what I'm thinking on the drive to work at 7 a.m. I'm like,
Natural selection.
yeah, I know. Human beings like existing becoming conscious. We're the only species that's conscious on this planet.
Correct.
That can go, hey, I'm Scotty Medeiros, or I'm
Right.
Justin. Was that consciousness a mistake? Because you look at a beaver or a cat
Believe it or not,
or a fucking fruit
He's super
fly,
onto something.
and do they ever go, oh man, I'm really bummed about
Cats do.
my
Cats-
beaver life?
I don't feel like building this dam.
Cats do. Cats
who-
are fucking assholes.
Cats that live with people might be pissed off, but a wild cat?
Wild cats are psychotic.
I know, but they don't have any problems. They don't think, man,
Besides
I'm having
being
a.
psycho
They're just like, I'm in the moment. I'm killing rats.
and people.
Well, what he's saying is
giving 'em
like
rabies.
we have one thing that pretty much every living thing does. And it's
Consciousness.
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 For you to say-
Self-awareness.
Self-awareness. So for you to say,
Yeah.
I am Kirby, I am this, I am that. No other species.
You don't think cats and dogs can do
No
that?
way.
No.
You don't think your dog knows who he is?
No, I don't. I think he shows love, and he knows what go means and eat.
He doesn't have self-awareness. I think
No.
his full focus all the time is, I want to play with that dog. I want to
Food,
eat that bone.
food.
Your dog,
Exactly.
Your
It's
dog.
pure-
Yeah.
they react purely
Impulsive.
on instinct and
Yeah.
impulse. Whereas we actually look what we've done with this world. I mean, look what we're doing right now. We're speaking into a fucking microphone. Colors are showing to
We're
people.
so self-aware that we like to watch ourselves on video and hear ourselves.
But think about this for one. Let me just think about this for 1 second. We're speaking into something that's somehow traveling to a shitload of people on their wireless phone, which they can also see us.
baby television.
Which is just colors.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane what we've done as humans with consciousness.
You don't think that has anything to do with like supply and demand? Like people want to see something else. We're the only ones with the brain ability.
Yes,
so
that's my
far
point.
To do it.
That's my point. Is
With
look
the
what we've done.
Intellectual doing, because I
Yeah.
mean,
Look at what we've done intellectually over the go on a plane. Look at all the shit we've built on this
Yeah.
planet. It's fucking insane because of consciousness. Am I right?
I'll have a-
Because you can think.
Are you still listening? By the
I'm
way?
still
I just-
listening.
I called Justin like,
oh, this came
We
from
lost Justin. He brought
not
it up
wanting
and
to
he-
go to work.
There's too much consciousness, so I dumped wine on it.
grape juice.
Why
but-
am I even here?
But
then,
no,
then
I-
you start
Yeah.
tying a noose while you're driving to work.
who am I?
But no, I can relate to that kid because it's really easy to have an existential crisis, especially when you're doing something you do not want
Yes.
to do.
True.
If you're going to work, it's like, what is the fucking point of all this? You know, like
Yeah,
what?
but you see, but you'll still do it, and you won't get so completely angry. This kid was like, he was so angry. I was getting pissed at him. It was you get to that point where you're like, you don't like it, leave.
Yeah. Their anger's
Yeah.
rubbing off on you
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I have a feeling like you didn't
Bad
get like
vibes.
that. You were kind of just questioning your existence.
No, I'm not gonna dump my shit on anyone.
Yeah.
Whereas that guy, he's like overflowing with
Yeah.
shit. and
Yeah.
he's
Oh,
like-
I've
emotional.
had many mini mental breakdowns on the way to work of how much I don't want to go. Even
Yeah.
though I don't mind my job at all, I just have a small temper tantrum and then I get into work and I'm fine.
You're over it.
No
You
shit.
just need to do it real quick.
yeah, you're gonna go. Well, you need to eat food
Yeah,
at
but
some
I
point.
gotta
so-
do it anyways, and it's not that bad. They give me vacation time.
Yeah.
It comes back to just exist,
Yeah.
being able to, I try to appreciate the small dumb shit, and that's why I don't have those moments. I just go, dude, I get to work from home twice a week. I don't have a job like physical labor, which I'd like to do sometimes, but to do that for years would be awful.
Yeah, and we have some friends.
I have
who
air
do that.
conditioning 8 hours a day.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like I look at
Air
shit like that.
conditioning. I say that a lot of times when I go outside,
Yeah.
either in the snow or in the blistering
Heat.
heat. I say manual labor is not for me.
No way. And
We have a cafeteria.
dude,
Like,
we haven't
Yeah.
made. So
It's
I,
made.
It's a nice cafeteria.
It is.
All right,
Yeah,
Justin,
this guy goes sometimes.
I've been there for lunch.
yeah, it's good, right? Same thing, right?
No, I agree. I think just some people are different where
They expect more
I think
for
you
themselves.
guys are, again, going back to the whole psychology of it, you guys are very content with what you do. Other people aspire to be more than what they are.
Now, see, here's what I'm gonna. I agree with you. I think Joe and I do think like that, but we do our job and then some. Like we have a podcast right now. This is
You have an
this
outlet.
This is an extracurricular.
This is something we aspire to do. We
Yeah.
like to be on video and be funny.
You guys have too much time on your hands. You guys have too much time on your
But
hands.
that's how I look
You
at
don't
it.
know how easy you have it.
I don't look at my job as defining me whatsoever. And I think some people who get upset make the job define them. Like that place doesn't
It
define
could
me.
be. It could also be generational because the previous generations, that's all they
bring the
had. They
generations
graduate
into
college,
this.
Right.
they go to a job, they get married, they have kids. That's their life.
Right, and I would say to people, like, if you are in a job that you can't get out of and that you don't like, but you can tolerate, don't let it define who you are.
Yeah.
I never am like, I am a software specialist. That is not me. That's just what I do for money. This is what I like doing.
It is how you take your job. When I the first few years that I was working there, I stressed myself out.
Me too.
And I feel like I had less responsibility. But
You're welcome.
I would always get to
Oh,
a
yeah. This guy fucking.
What happened?
He's the reason I'm still there.
oh really?
'Cause he helped me out a lot.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, you get to a point where you're like, I got to get the hell out of here. You drive yourself crazy. Then you just have to think about it differently.
Yeah, your perspective.
Yeah.
Once you start hating your job, it's literally it's a cancer to you.
Yeah.
You walk in there every day and you're like, this place is terrible. Instead of being like, you know what, this pays my bills. I'll be out of here in 8 hours, maybe 7.5 if I don't clock out for lunch, and we're good.
Yeah. No, you're right. It's all about perspective. And I'm not talking about a person who fucking hates their job. That's tough.
Yeah.
But if you can tolerate your job,
I love my job.
there you go. So don't go on the way to work flipping out, babe.
3 days a month. I'm good.
That's not bad.
All right?
It's not bad.
3 days a month. I
That
have
is
a
not
mini
bad.
temper tantrum.
Look in the mirror.
And
That'll
then
make
I
you
get-
feel better.
Just don't argue with her about cheese sandwiches, and she won't lose.
Justin's gone again.
He's gone.
No, I'm deep in
Dude,
thought
you look
here.
like Corey, you look like Corey
Yeah.
Tanchara right
Dude,
now.
no, I'm thinking. I drive to work sometimes, and I'm like, I'll take it deeper. I drive to work sometimes, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
We're not talking about dildos anymore, dude. I'm
no,
sorry.
no, no, no.
Take
Strap
it
on.
deeper,
Cheap joke.
Justin.
Cheap joke.
I think to myself, can I just like hunt? Can I live in the forest?
Oh, here he goes.
Can I go back to living in a tent in the forest and not actually
I know you could.
put 40 hours a week? Because I was thinking this morning. I was thinking this. I was like,
Justin, what was your budget when you lived in
a tent?
as a wilderness person?
well, it was really just enough for like cans of tuna fish and like food bars.
He's serious.
Yeah, so not much really.
Food bars.
This guy lived in a tent and ate tuna cans.
Yeah, I
What,
had-
6 months, was it?
no, it was like 2 months.
Did you
2 months,
save up
okay.
prior to and then go
Well,
live in it? Or
prior-
did you like
prior-
panhandle for a little while?
No,
when
I
you
would,
needed tuna?
I would never panhandle. But
Sure.
prior to living in the tent, some people would call it being homeless. I call it camping.
For a while.
Yeah.
For an extended
I went-
period of time.
For a
Went on
year.
a long camping
The
trip.
extended stay, the Ramada extended stay, camping edition.
How about this? I had a job. I worked for the Fall River school system and still lived in a tent. So
Can
how
you
about
just
that?
really quick so people know because they don't know why were you living in a tent like really quick?
Well, I went.
Don't put us to sleep here.
I was
Cliff Notes version?
Yeah, give us a summary though.
real quick. I was going traveling for 4 months, so I left my apartment. And when I came back, I had no apartment. And it was summertime, and my cousin lived by a nice pond. And I said, "Can you set me up a tent on the far side of the pond?"
Amazing. To
I
me.
believe
Yeah.
it so
Oh, and
much. That's the
here's a
thing.
kid who went-
Like,
I would
get
never
it.
do this.
No
I would
way.
never do
Justin
it.
Crompton would do it.
Of course you would.
My cousin's landlord had a kayak, so I could kayak out to my camping spot every night. And
Wait, it was on an island?
no, it was in the woods, but it was on the far side of a pond. So
No, it's south of Tubba Pond.
Yeah.
Did you? How did you bathe? Did you use the shower?
No, I jumped. Well, I had my
God.
cousin's shower, and then off days I'd jump in the pond. You know, so I was just living out there in the woods.
How long?
2 months.
About 2 months.
Wow.
That's pretty fucking nuts.
It is nuts.
60
But
days.
we're talking about a kid who went on a spiritual journey to
India.
India by himself through the Amazon.
No. I went with
Through the
I went with-
Amazon.
no,
He was about
no,
to say
no,
it.
the-
He went to Peru
The drug-
by himself.
Oh, you're thinking of Peru. Yeah, that was a different
by
trip.
himself through the jungle. I mean, stayed there.
Elephants,
Psychedelic.
elephants in the
I don't.
Amazon.
I don't even always like to go to the theater by myself.
Yeah, dude. I don't even go to New Bedford by myself.
Forget Peru.
Well, you know what? It was. You know what? I gotta say, living in the woods in a tent was stress free. It was fantastic.
Was
Obviously,
it
there was this.
cold?
Well, that's what eventually why I. had
We're
to-
in New England.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, he
one of
says-
those months, it's going to get
Yeah.
cold.
This was summer into fall, so eventually
was good.
what drove me out was the cold.
What was now? Did you have people over your tent to party?
Yeah,
or-
my cousin lived on the other side of the pond, so he was always coming over, and we'd have friends over, so we'd all
But why
paddle out.
didn't you?
Did you bring
nest-
bitches to the tent?
Yeah. Did you fuck any holes in the
Yeah.
tent?
I had a girlfriend at the time, and she was just like not happy about it.
About
And-
you at all?
and Not happy
Did
about
she
me.
have-
Not happy about the tent.
Did she have a bed?
Hey, tell us about your boyfriend. Is he a successful Wall Street trader?
He lives in a tent.
No, he's doing his own thing. He's living in a tent right now in the forest on the other side of the pond. Oh, that's cool.
Not
Like,
even really
yeah,
a forest. It's kind of
yeah.
somebody's backyard.
Yeah, with a lot of woods.
He's being
Yeah.
considered a squatter at this point.
She wanted to brag about you, but she couldn't. It was
Yeah,
just like,
he gave up on society. You know, he's doing his own thing out there in the forest. I think he hit a chipmunk the other day, so things are really turning around for him.
I heard him scream, Alvin!
I heard he ate a chipmunk for lunch. It's doing well. Oh,
a
shit.
chipmunk sandwich.
Dude, you
Oh
know what?
my
It is so funny. It's funny. I'm looking back. It's really funny. But at the time, I was just like, I was living in a fucking tent in the woods. The weather was nice. I would wake up every morning to birds chirping, the sun
That is
was
cool.
shining.
I can do that too. I open my window.
Yeah.
It's great. From my queen size bed.
Yeah,
I can hear the birds.
How much are you
chirping.
paying in rent and utilities? Is the question.
It's worth it. It's
Right,
worth
yeah.
not living in the town. You never went-
Mattress.
Why didn't you ever go to like your mom's house and be like, "Hey, mom, you think maybe I could like crash here?" Or you had too much pride?
Yeah, I didn't want to move in with my parents.
Or
Back
even,
with
what
my
about a
parents.
friend though? There was no friend that would take you in.
Where were Scotty and Joe?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I
where
didn't-
are we?
I would have let you move in.
I mean, I wouldn't, but still, you should have called.
Scotty's
No,
got
no,
a
no, no,
shower
no.
at least.
Yeah.
I didn't want to impose on anyone.
I mean, I got the hose outside. I'd hose you
Hey,
down.
I got 1,100 square feet. You could have got in there, dude. I got a futon.
Yeah, I think
Call
part
me
of
up
it.
next time.
I think part of it was definitely you wanted to do that as well.
Honestly, I liked it.
Yeah.
You know, I'd wake up. I was just like waking up every day, reading in the forest, meditating in the forest, swimming in the pond.
This
You
is
need,
why he
you need to
doesn't
be
have.
you
He's
need
a
to be a
nature guy.
certain kind of
Yes.
person.
You got to be a nature person. for that, which he is.
I honestly loved it, but we're like you said, we're in New England. The weather turns after a while, and eventually, like it just got too fucking cold. And
Way
then
too
I was like,
cold.
I gotta get.
I
Real
gotta get an
quick,
apartment and a
too.
job.
Yeah, I gotta get a fucking.
I gotta live in the real world. What the
I was like, I'm gonna die soon if I stay out here.
I feel the frostbite
It lit-
setting in.
Yeah, but it literally came to that. It was like there was one night where I couldn't sleep because anytime I fell asleep, I was woken up by my teeth chattering. I swear to God, and I was
Gotta
like,
get out of here.
and-
I've been
and that-
working for a couple
yeah.
months. I have $3 in my bank account. Time for an apartment.
That's the funny thing. I had money, but I was like, I'm digging it out here so much, but
Yeah.
it was gonna freeze to death.
We're cut from a different cloth. I like my bed.
15.
Oh, 115. It's a good show. I'm sweating.
Oh yeah.
Always, as usual.
I gotta pee.
Oh, speaking of teeth
You
chattering,
can go right. You can go right ahead if you want.
It's fine. I can hold it.
You good?
I lived in the forest for
You can just
never.
go.
2 months.
For never.
Speaking of teeth chattering, that night that we had the bachelor party at Foxwoods. I know. I actually that room was filled. That room was filled with maybe 10 to 15 guys. I don't even know how many was. How many was there?
Sleep. The end up sleeping was only like 6 or 7.
Okay.
In two
but,
beds?
But it,
Yeah,
it,
we
it,
were all
it
over the
was
floor and shit.
it was a
I've done it.
smoking. It was a smoking section.
When I go to
too.
Foxwoods, I have never slept in a bed. Even if there's a bed available, I sleep on the floor.
Yeah,
I
that's-
feel like they're very comfortable.
That's terrible. I hate it. Not this hotel. This hotel was bad. Someone slept in a chair.
Our hotel was a bunch of people snoring, smoking. I just knew before even going to bed. I was like, I can't even breathe. How am
No.
I going to sleep right now?
It was hell.
I left, slept in my car, and I got a solid 2 hours of sleep. While
Which was better than everyone else. 'Cause
everyone else
Alan-
was awake the whole night.
Alan was this.
Awful.
Ugh.
I'm dealing with that and smoke.
You
and
get a
I never
an
thought.
elbow to the face if you snore that
Oh,
loud
I
in
was
front of me.
yelling at
That's
him
why my child just got his tonsils out.
Oh, he was snoring.
Oh, snore
No
is
shit.
not the word. I could have ended him.
You think this will stop his?
It was rage.
That you had the pillow in your hand too, like. It's gonna take.
As if the
Real
cheese
good.
sandwich,
Real
the
good.
cheese
Yeah.
sandwich argument wasn't enough.
He has to snore too.
Is this gonna help him now with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was stopping. He wouldn't breathe in his sleep. He had sleep apnea.
Apnea.
Because of the tonsils, huh?
Because of his tonsils and his adenoids. And the little child doctor told me that he had the biggest tonsils she's ever seen in a 4-year-old. I said, great. Well, continue to breathe
I
now.
don't think she was talking about his tonsils.
Ah,
I was trying to think of a joke.
I raised a good one. What can I say?
I haven't seen tonsils that big in a while.
big set of balls,
Like
just like mommy.
sometimes. You have to tape them to the side of his legs too.
He had to tape his tonsils to the side of his throat.
Fucking things with danglers.
My kid's got some big ass tonsils.
See, parents do deserve credit because your kid had enlarged adenoids, right?
And tonsils.
I can not keep a houseplant alive.
I can't keep a fake plant alive. I will say that to anyone on this planet. I cannot keep a fake plant
Yeah,
alive.
but you do a pretty damn good job with that kid. I
Yeah,
don't know
because
how
he
you do it.
yells.
He
No.
fights with me.
Mom!
You don't give him enough. You don't give yourself enough credit. You're a single mom taking care of that kid. He's a good kid too. He's not.
She's
a
being
monster.
modest.
I don't mean to toot my own horn, but
Spit, spit.
You know what, though? She's right. She doesn't deserve any credit because if my houseplant... Think about this. If your houseplant...
go ahead, Justin.
Every time your houseplant was in trouble, it's like, Joe, I need water.
Yeah.
You got a houseplant.
Help me!
Yeah, help. I'm thirsty.
Mom,
Yeah.
can you wipe me? Mom! I
Yeah.
said, you're 4 years old. Wipe your damn ass yourself.
Go to work.
It's weird though plants aside, when you have a living, breathing
Plant.
thing that needs food and needs to be walked, like as far as
Watered.
the extent of my responsibility is dog sitting, and when you have a life there, like a breathing animal, you're kind of just like, I got to take care of this thing. Even though
I can do it,
I hate
guys.
fucking dogs.
I can't go out tonight.
I'm
I
not-
need to let the dog out.
I like dogs,
Yeah.
but I'm not a dog person. So I don't want to be living with a dog and
Right.
seeing a dog every day. But because this is a living thing I care about, I'm going to take care of it. I think that's human nature. With a plant, you're kind of just like, it's fucking green and it's in dirt
and I
and this
paid
thing.
$7 for it, and
Yeah.
I really don't fucking feel like watering
Yeah.
it. I'm good.
See,
I'll let it die.
I look at it. I water it all the time. I
Really?
kind of be like, I make sure it's not dying. Fucking.
Oh, no, I don't. Let
Yeah,
that
that's the
fucker
difference
die.
between
Well, all
us.
you gotta do is water it.
That's
it,
why I put him
right?
outside. I'm like,
Well, that's
hope
the
it
thing.
rains.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though, because it's such an easy task for me. Like I
It
don't even
literally
want to pay
takes-
attention.
It literally
it's a
takes
goddamn
30
plant.
seconds. Why don't I
He
do
just
it?
yawned.
No, I didn't yawn.
Yeah.
No, I'm just.
I think we're coming to
No,
the
no.
end of the show.
now I'm in deep thought here because I think about.
Justin, this is a meditation session, dude.
I think about.
This is in Peru.
Justin is having an existential something right
crisis. Yes.
I'm moving back into the forest, guys.
All right, guys, you've heard it here first. Justin's back to the tent.
now. Justin, there's some
My
room
mom
in my
said-
backyard if you need to put a tent somewhere.
Well,
Yeah.
Want your thoughts
Oh.
on this? My mom said to me, "Hey, I'm getting old. If you're gonna have kids,
Sorry.
you have like now's the time, Joe, because
Whoa.
I'm not getting any younger.
Does
Now,
she want to play with a small child?
She means
No.
she's not going to be. She's going to be. She wants this. If she's going to have she's going to have a
It
grandkid.
better be now.
She has
Hurry it up.
She has 3 grandchildren, but she said to me like, "Listen, if you're gonna do it, you should do it now." She wasn't saying I want one.
No, she's like,
she was
yeah.
saying if you're gonna do it, have a child now.
While she's still in her
While
prime.
yeah, she was giving me like this.
What the fuck?
This dark warning.
That's not
If-
fair.
If you're gonna do it, you should do it.
That's
now.
not
And-
fair.
And I was like, Mom, I'll tell you right now, it's not fucking happening. Yeah.
and
yeah.
she already has a grandkid from your
3.
brother.
She got
3.
3.
She has 3. Oh,
Three.
from your sister
And,
too.
and still,
Yeah.
still pretty young children.
Yeah.
So why is she leaning on you?
She's not leaning on
She's
me.
just saying.
All she just warned me
Just
because I think
Making a
she-
general statement.
Yeah, if you
a
do have
blanket
one.
statement.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it,
She got up from the couch and she probably was like, "Ooh," and she's like, "All right." Speaking
Feel
of
it.
that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting older, so if you're gonna have a kid, do it now because I'm not getting any younger. And I was just like,
Who cares?
It didn't like strike a nerve, but I was like, So what if at some point I do want kids?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like 6 years
Is it gonna
later.
be
I
too late?
absolutely do not.
I think it was more of a statement of like, hey, just like a little bump.
Yeah.
Like, hey, if you want,
Hey, heads up.
you could have a kid 10 years from now, and she'd love the hell out of it. Still, she'll never, you know.
Well, unless she's old as shit.
Yeah,
and
what
you
is
don't wanna
that
take care of
supposed to
her.
mean? It's like who cares?
honestly,
if
you're
you're-
gonna have to take care
Dude,
of
it was
them.
such a casual thing.
Yeah.
She was just because like she had just taken care of a newborn nephew that day, and I think she was kind of just like exhausted from the day.
Yeah.
She's
I don't know how
like,
much longer I
"Hey,
can do
yeah,
this."
FYI,
if you're
I
gonna
don't
call
wanna do this
call
shit.
in the troops for me
Yeah.
to watch this thing, all right,
Yeah.
you better do it soon because
Exactly.
Right.
I'm wearing fit.
But Joe's like, I'm not having kids, man.
Yeah,
So don't worry about
I'm
it.
having a great time.
That was almost her way of saying like, yeah, don't have kids because she's like, that sucked today.
Yeah.
Dealing with
If
that
you
fucking
want-
kid
I
sucked.
feel like it was like that.
if
Right?
you want me to be the grandma, is she gonna be a vavo? If you want me to be
Yeah.
the vavo to step up and watch this kid every Thursday and Friday night while you go off and do your hooligan shit,
Yeah,
you better hurry the fuck up.
exactly.
Otherwise, I'm gonna be the holiday vavo.
It's actually
okay?
word for word.
I
what-
believe
See you
there's
on-
a correction.
what?
If you want me to babysit, don't wait too long.
Is that your mom?
That's mom.
Oh,
dude.
mom!
Oh my god!
I talked about it on purpose because I didn't think she'd be listening this late in the podcast.
She held
going.
on, man.
Sucker!
She's like this. She
Right
held
now.
on. She fucking held on.
Hold on, what did you say? That's not what I said. I said if you want me to babysit,
don't wait too long.
Well, does
Exactly
that
what
not
I
mean
just
the same?
said.
That was what Kirby was just
Exactly
saying.
what I just said.
She's
If you
basically-
want me to be a vavo who watches your kid while you go out and do stupid shit,
Do it now.
do it now. Otherwise, I'll see you on Thanksgiving, New Year's Eve, and maybe Christmas.
Bam, stamp it. She
You know
got
what?
it.
This
Oh,
is
no,
a-
you did.
This is a
Now, va para casa.
this is a true test as to whether my mom watches the podcast.
She's an
And
hour
she
and 15
clearly
We are
does.
deep.
She's deep in
Unless
it
you
right
just tuned in.
now. Hope she did. We've said a lot of terrible stuff. Hey, Ev.
Hey, Ev.
Miss you.
God, Ev, I'm surprised you've lasted this long.
That's right, girl. I like your mom, Joe.
Joe now is just thinking,
That's right, girl.
I like her.
Joe now is thinking rapidly like, what did we talk about during the show that my mom is
Rewind,
still
rewind.
listening?
No, I'm gonna be honest. It's a good relationship because she'll never bring up anything specific. All she'll say is, "Sometimes you guys get to a point where I gotta turn it
My mother
off."
says the same thing. She'll watch stuff.
My mother
she
won't
bring
watch
anything
it.
up.
She will not.
Well, I think you have to do a good job of separation. So you look at it
I like
try
the
not to look at it
separation.
as a mom. Like try to look at it as a fan of a comedy podcast. So my mother said the same thing. She's like, "There's times you guys talk about certain stuff." She's like, "I just shut off." And I'm like, "That's what you should do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you should do." When I'm talking about jamming a stripper with a dildo, it's time to go watch Law and Order. You know what I mean?
Cindy,
Dun, dun.
turn
Maybe
in for
it's
the
time
night.
to do the dishes.
Well, I could wrap it up, huh?
Yeah.
And
on
when
that
you
note.
say wrap it up, you mean literally. Let's
Yeah, literally.
wrap it
Yeah,
up.
take it from me, guys. Wrap it up.
With nothing.
Before it's too late.
I mean with a B. R-A-P.
Oh, you wanna wrap it up with a
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeff, this might. I should have asked you this earlier. If not, it's okay. Is there any other instrumental beat that you
It
have?
is warm as
I didn't
fruit.
download
it's always-
anything
You
else.
don't have that Dre
I
beat?
am so
It's always like
warm.
I can, but it's
No.
literally like 6 seconds.
Oh, that Dre beat
Can you
is.
put it
Yeah,
on
it's-
YouTube?
Okay.
it's-
You can. No, you can't stream something right now.
I can try.
Could you try?
Yeah, let me look something
Because
up.
what we've been doing, folks, is we've been rapping freestyling after every show. Which Curb, we miss you big time for this.
Oh my God,
Because I'm
yes.
so good at
You
Yeah.
have
it.
the best freestyle.
Oh my
here.
God, so liverical and so smart.
And I say I'm a lyrical genius.
We obviously all suck terribly at freestyling, but we've been doing it with the same beat for so long. I think that's part of the why it's kind of getting boring.
Yeah.
So, pardon me, asking Jeff to find a
My grape joke.
different beat, and Kirby's like, I need more grape juice for this one. Try to find another beat that we can use other than
Actually-
the one. And I think Joe needs some more purple drink.
Now, guys.
Just
now?
I've never seen you
Just like
not-
halfway.
I've never seen you be like smoked out so
I
quick.
know.
for
Dude,
grape juice.
yeah, I'm nicely toasted.
Hey, what a buster!
I'm nicely toasted.
What a buster!
Yo, use a
this guy
buster.
is.
I'm moving back to the fucking forest after this.
You acting like a sucker,
All
yo.
right?
Yeah.
All right, I got a couple that we're gonna try out
Sure.
here. I want you to
Wait,
let
this is
me
a
know.
new beat?
Yeah. Can you? Oh, I should have asked you, by the way, Dre or Ice Cube, but play one.
Well, these are just because of Facebook, because of
Oh, you're right. They'll
I
shut it
have
off.
to do royalty free,
Gotcha.
so I have a
Rock
couple
and roll.
here. And because they're all YouTube videos, if there's ads, I gotta skip them.
Okay.
So
Sorry, take your time, man. Dude, you know we should. Yeah, we should rip any beat. No, not feeling it, Joe.
I would
Wait,
say
does this
I would
kid-
say our normal beat's better than that one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
See if
Another
we find
one.
another one.
I got
Something a little quicker, I think.
Yeah, something hard.
Something fucking straight
Something
from the streets.
hard.
Something hard like North Star Concrete. Call Philip Pass. He will lay your drive and lay your wife.
Exactly. He will.
Oh
Oh,
snap!
I like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you kidding me,
That's a good one.
Bruh, get your headphones on. Oh my, Jeff, remember this? Put it in your bookmarks. Favorite this shit. This has got gunshots in it, dog.
Whatever, bro. Podcast dancing right now, but dancing in chairs so you can't take us seriously.
Oh, dude, if you would have, dude, this thing drops and
no
everything.
line. Yeah.
I got you. Jeff, can you pause?
What's the word though?
You guys
Oh, yeah,
tell
but
me.
it's going to be show related.
Tell me,
So
go.
we'll start with
I'm
Scott.
about to tear this up.
Let's
You
go.
might
No,
give me a couple bars.
FYI, I'm gonna download this for next week.
Yep,
So this is a 3-minute and 26-second beat, so it just keeps
plenty
going.
of time.
All right.
Butch to Scott.
Hold on.
Cindy heard the
Butch?
hotel
Alright.
story, and it wasn't your first hotel story.
Okay, cool. Well, we're on the freestyles now, so I can't address that.
Thanks, Mom.
Sorry,
Comment
Thanks,
section is done.
What the
Thanks,
hell,
Mom.
And I just want to say
Thanks.
real quick before we start, Jessica's saying as long as you don't say it's your music, you can use it, but you can't really do that with a live stream because if they shut it down and then you go back later on and say, but I'm just
I love you, dude.
explaining to the
I'm just
audience.
messing with you.
Get
I'm
to
just
the
messing
point,
with you.
Jeff. We don't care.
It doesn't matter. We found our beat. This shit's
Okay,
fire.
fine.
Don't get upset. I'm just fucking with you,
So
man.
Butch is the word.
Yeah.
Butch to
Oh,
Scott.
Butch
I
is
just
a
want
good one.
to make Jeff mad. Oh,
Butch.
Butch? Can I
Butch.
even?
Butch.
Oh, this is fire.
All right. I don't listen, guys. Can I get another word? I honestly don't know one
Okay,
word.
How about Dyke?
Dyke.
Dyke.
Can you bring me back in?
So not politically
We've
correct.
talked. We talked about this for all of 6 minutes today,
Or-
but it's
yeah.
fine.
Or boyish.
Yo,
Dildo.
Our
Yo.
dildo.
I'm
Strap
coming out with a
on.
new beat. You ready? Are you ready for a like? Cause you're a lesbian. Just kidding, dyke. You love strap-ons. Put it in her pussy. And if the girl sees me, she says, don't push me. Cause this is my mustache. And this is my snatch. And this is my hot girl. She's a good catch. Oh, Justin looks like a feminine lesbo. Can I rap with that? North Star Concrete. Call Phil Pass. Hey, when you guys don't have a word to rhyme, just plug.
Plug North Star Concrete.
Stop.
That's a great idea.
That's awesome.
No, keep it going.
Oh, I have something.
I want to. I like to stop and go
Okay.
because it gets you fucked.
North
in.
Star
Okay.
Concrete.
Guys, I don't know about if you saw the flames coming out of my
Yeah, that
face.
was great.
Fire,
I'm ready.
man.
Damn.
Just
so ready.
pure fire.
Fire like my hair.
Okay, you want Justin? You ready to go?
Give me a word.
All right, I'm gonna give you a word.
Strap on.
I was gonna say strap on or
Dildo.
Dildo's tough.
Fildo. Mildo.
I want something nice and easy. What do we come off with?
Elephant. Thailand.
Give me dildo.
Elephant.
He wants dildo.
Give me dildo.
Ping
dildo?
pong.
We got dildo.
Ping pong banana.
I'm going. Listen, if I feel something, I'm going right after.
Right in.
All right.
Dildo.
Give me dildo. Dildo. Whatever, bro. Podcast talking about dildos. North Star Concrete talking about Fildo. Oh shit.
Nasty. Get him, Joe.
Listening to the show, you are foreign. From Russia is your. Okay.
The beat drop for you. You can't. You guys just.
All right.
All right. Stop it. We're losing viewers.
We're down to 16. Please, everyone, don't leave.
I should have went out on Fildo, so I'm just gonna leave it there.
That was fire.
Yeah.
All right, Joe, bring me some heat. I want you to rap with hotel.
No, I had something. I had something
No, guys,
related.
I'm sorry. I have my own word.
I'm sorry.
I don't care what you guys have to say. I have my own word, and I'm ready to go.
Totally
Drop
fine.
the beat, Jeff. Okay. All right.
I was gonna
said
jump
drop
in.
the beat.
Give us your word and we'll say it to you.
Hey, I'm a lesbian. I don't need no man. Damn, I wish this room had an oscillating fan.
So yeah.
Oh shit, Joe, are you fucking ready? Cause your armpits and mine, they're both wicked sweaty.
Yeah, that's why I don't wear no sleeves. I walk in here and tell him heaves. Yeah, I make up words. What do you want to do about it? I do it here now. Oh, yeah, Scotty, you won't want no clear now? I don't know what that means, but it don't matter. Cause you got strippers in the hotel that's fatter. That's all I got. I'm good for 2 lines, and then I gotta stop.
Did you say, why did I heave this?
I don't know.
Is that what happened?
I said heave.
You,
I don't know.
You cleaned that up with the fatter. That was dope.
That was good. Yeah.
Toot toot.
I'm gonna go one more, and then I'll have Jeff take us home. I'd like to wrap with a word that we talked about often today: balls.
Balls.
Sticky balls, sweaty balls,
I'd like to
stretchy
make it a little
balls.
crazier because I'm feeling this beat. Give me another thing to say with balls, or like a location or something.
Balls.
Balls deep.
Specific.
Where's the balls?
Balls deep.
Balls deep. All right.
Deep.
Okay.
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
Yeah.
Drop it. Bang, bang, sucker.
Do you think I'm in love? I ain't gonna fall, creep, unless you stick that dick and get at me balls deep. That's right, I'm at a motel and not them strippers at a. Well, I'm off beat right now.
Yeah,
Hold on.
totally.
Yeah, way off beat.
I got you. I'll come back. Ready? The.
Milk. I like milk.
Justin always coming in
I
and
like
saying
milk.
Milk. I like milk. North Star Concrete laying it like silk.
You know how to rap, Justin, that's for sure. But you should probably tub you another glass of. Fuck!
Kirby, are you new here? Are you a tourist? I'm done, bitch. I'm gonna live in the forest.
Hey! Oh shit!
Justin, I'm gonna send you to a florist because you need to send me some flowers. If you want any power, I just know how to rap, not to put words together to make sense. Fuck.
Kirby, you better cut it out. You're gonna make me swoon. If I have another glass, I'm gonna regret my decision soon.
Oh, you think that scares me? Joe, your mom's watching. Hear me? She seems pretty cool. Vavo. I don't mean to call you that. I'm sorry.
Yo,
Sorry.
Kirby, you look like a fairy. It doesn't matter though, cause her balls are real hairy.
Wow. Jeff, you got something?
Jeff, take us home, bro.
Jeff, get us out of here.
Hey. I'm surprised we still have 17.
Right?
Where's my snare?
All right, we're down to 16.
Where's my snare?
Come on, guys. Bring us to 20. Bring us to 20 viewers.
Oh, 17,
We're
19.
getting up there. We're
Bring
getting
us
up
to 20
Go ahead.
viewers.
Get him, Jeff.
there. Go to North Star Concrete if you're hard as a rock, but I want to take Kirby right straight to Bangkok. I don't mean to be a jerk or sound like a savage, but you'll find out tonight I'm slightly above average.
Hey, Jeff, how long have you had that? How long have you had it?
About 3 minutes.
That was dirty.
Which is about double the time I'd spend with Kirby.
Just shafting yourself, dude.
Like Scotty Shaft,
That's
the
6
stripper.
minutes. That is 6
Hey, great job, everybody.
Guys,
great
this
job.
this has been episode 39 of the Whatever Bro podcast. Justin has something to say right now. I feel
Wait, I have something to say? No, I have nothing to say.
He's done with his existential crisis.
That was an error.
Milk. I like milk.
best. That's going to be the best rap ever.
That should be the name of our podcast.
Milk, I like milk.
Great show, everybody.
Yeah,
This
thank
was
you for
great.
joining us again. This show brought to you by North Star Concrete.
What's his name? Something Paz?
Philip Paz.
Philip Paz.
Felipe Pazze,
Look for it on
Felipe Paz.
Facebook. North Star Concrete. All one word with North
the
Star.
Tasmanian Devil.
Tasmanian Devil. His bloodstream is just concrete. Just, you know.
Listen, I'm going to say that the likes on his page only tripled. No big deal.
Yeah, had nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
North Star Concrete.
North Star Concrete.
Whatever, bro, podcast.
Jizz plugs.
Exactly. They. Yep.
We out of here. Headphones coming off. We love you.
Thanks for listening to the Whatever Bro podcast here on 59 Media. Be sure to tune in next week. Maybe we'll be nice to Jack. Just kidding. Ain't gonna happen.